Bring your
The people need a hero. The town smells like shit. One man believes he is the Batman.
Ringo smells like shit.
But Joker knows he is not the real Batman.
Get going. Get going.
Get out of here, boy.
One man will stand up.
You gon' get.
Probably work better if I'd stop that.
Michael Keaton.
We're trying to spend family
He's not the
time.
real Batman.
I am. I'm the real Batman.
Christina, I'm going on a mission. I'm going to show the world that I'm the real Batman, bitch. Email me back. I texted you 30 seconds ago. I'm going to show everybody I'm the real Batman, dog.
Oh shit, I'm not muted.
She still hasn't emailed me back. God damn it. Christina, read the headline. This is urgent. I'm going on a mission. This is real. It's so real. Oh, my Timu Batman mask from Party City looks great. I love the Batman symbol. Looks like my mustache. Christina, I'm really afraid of heights. I'm scared. I'm up here all alone. Will you please email me back? I don't know if my wings will work. Christina, email back. The wings will definitely work this time. Don't. I believe in you. Christina believes in me. I'm in the Batcave, Christina, that we purchased with your settlement money. I think we can clean up. A bat bit me on the neck. Am I going to be okay, honey? Embrace the Batman. I am the Batman. I believe in you. Oh, my Batman mask is all sweaty and I'm all stinky. Sticky 6 of Troll Team 6 presents Fake Timu Simkip Batman. Negative 43 TV.
What's up, people? What's up to all you Sartonic demon-worshipping devils? We're having a Sartonic ritual tonight.
Oh boy.
If you missed it, Sheriff was completely possessed by the spirit of Sarton, and he drew a mythical creature on his wall.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking horrifying. I fell asleep, and during my sleep, I took down 2 cartels, but I actually woke up and remembered that because I've been having these vivid dreams lately where I remember everything, and I'm pretty sure Sheriff was possessed by Sartonic spirits the other night. Just letting you know, just to let you know. Amen. 15, Leslie. We're going to get straight into the snipe, but I was so fucking tired I fell asleep. I fell asleep for 5 minutes, and I woke up for a cup of coffee to get on here to make sure you guys are happy. You fucking trolls. You see what you trolls do to me? Troll team, why? Oh my god, now I'm
Back, bitches.
Oh, no, yes.
Sarton's up in this bitch.
It's the boys.
Sticky 6.
Oh, I'm sticky.
With that alot tusk.
I'm fucking your touch.
Skynet.
Shit, Christina. Am I gonna be okay, honey? I need some cake or some jelly.
Shout out to Sneedville's Purgatory.
Shout out to Sneedville.
Negative 43 TV.
God.
We about to get him, boy.
Sarton made it.
You're going to take my money, Christina. You're going to snipe my stream.
Fitness Sneed snipe your ass, boy.
Oh,
Please, you're Sneed, Snipe. Open
All
coward.
you Sartonic individuals going to prison, dog.
Yeah, they're going to prison. Yeah, Sartonic, they're going to prison.
We finna get this money.
No, not my money. No, I need pictures. I'm like the little rainbow guy, you know?
Back up in your troll holes, boy.
I'm not the troll hole. I'm giving buckets in the truck stop.
You ain't got shit on this.
No. Oh, God, Sartonic, please, God, get my
We
head.
finna take your money, boy.
Not my money.
We
Ah!
got pumpkins in the truck stop. He's going to eat some quesos. Got pumpkins in the truck stop. He's going to eat some quesos. Tell Christina, spend that money. She's not real good, she's catfish. Kill Christina, kill Christina, kill Christina, and spend all her money. Sorry, this bitch. We back.
Bet you didn't know I could sing opera, huh, you fucking slanderous trolls. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in. We got Gothic Bacon, Sheriff Gonset Red Screen, and Connie's Crusty Charred Cooter. We also have John Cole and Negasonic Middle-Aged Dickhead in the building. Who else do we got in here? We got Blue. How could I forget Blue? Blue, you're awesome, dog. We got Skippy in here. Where's Skippy at, dog? Where's Skip? Kill Christina, take her cakesters. Spend all her money while I get Blumpkins at the truck stop. Welcome in, everybody, and thanks for being here. I know that he's live right now, so we're going to go ahead and switch it up and get over there, and I need to make another fucking cup of coffee because I'm still tired. Babe, coffee time. Give me a little cup of coffee. It's just a cup. Christina, can you go just pee in a cup for me, please? I'm so thirsty. I haven't eaten in a week. It's not smoking if you got 'em time yet. Sorry, I got a playlist over here. I'm going to keep that there for a moment. Then I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click this button. And I'm going to click this button. See, guys, this is what it's like when you're a professional streamer. Like me, you know, because I'm such a pro at this. I can, like, do all this cool stuff that Joey can't. Here we go. The Batman. And I'm the fastest typer in the world. Look at this. Are you impressed, babe?
Yeah, so impressed.
You don't sound very excited. You're going to have to get excited, or it's going to be a problem. I will put a GoPro camera on you. Everywhere you go, I'll be watching you. Somebody asked who made this. Sarton made it. Gothic Bacon, I made it, dude. Made the Batman intro. I make little songs and stuff. I thought you knew this. You come through a lot. All that stuff that I play is stuff that I made, and it's just something I do for fun. It's no big deal. But I'm glad you enjoy them, dude. I appreciate that. How far behind are we? 43 minutes?
Yeah, he's been yakking for a while.
Are you telling me it took me 40 fucking 8 minutes from when you told me he was live to get this booted up?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm fucking slacking. No way.
Yeah. This is the same stream.
Next
He's
time
just
you
been-
gotta go get the bat. Get over there and start streaming now.
Yeah.
Chase me around the house.
Do it now.
Didn't I? God damn it. Oh shit. Yep. Professional streamer forgets to share the screen. Oh God. There
the
we go.
job I'm doing along the way getting where I'm going.
I'm
So
so
what's your
professional,
excuse,
dog.
number one, for just being like a stickler about everything for no reason and not making no sense? You know what I mean? That's what they do. They try to talk down to you like, oh, like you're slow, but he's slow. That's why he
Honey,
can't even run a proper steakhouse, bro. Let's get real, man. Like that place was not number one
get
in
in the
anything,
car.
bro. The
20
place was
hits
a
up.
joke, man. And the chemicals that you were using for the little side railings, like, yeah, bro, that
20 will
stuff is
fucking
not
stab me.
non-toxic. So please miss me with what you're talking about, bro. Literally, I couldn't even get near that stuff,
How's the
bro, without
audio,
reacting.
guys?
And my reactions from
Hold
my
on one
body, from what
second
I went through, they tell me whether something is like has those traits or problems or not. So my point is, you had me doing that right on the railings and stuff. That's a restaurant, bro. You handling food. You got customers sitting down eating. Like if they touch the rail, they got that stuff on their hands, bro. That ain't right. You see what I'm saying? And like I told this dude that. I told this dude all of that, bro. Like I stand up for people. I protect people. Like it's just wrong, bro. It's wrong to run a business the
Hell
way you
yeah.
do. You know what I mean? Straight up, bro. And like you act like it's so serious. Like, bro, like are you addicted?
How many so-called women do you got waiting in the car for you, Joey? 0. No, for real. How many so-called women do you got waiting on your back pod? 0.
Tires couldn't handle any more weight.
No. Can you guys hear her okay? I set up a mic for her and a mic for me. And I'm hoping we're balanced because we're sitting next to each other with mics in our faces on some real G shit with this Slate Digital VML1, ML1. What are they? Fucking studio condenser, fucking top tier.
Like, are you?
See what I do for you, trolls? Goddamn trolls, slanderous trolls. Oh shit! Look who's backstage.
Damn, took you long enough to drop the link, dog.
Well, it's kind of hard to do when I'm in another screen trying to set up. I can't see the comments when I'm in the other screen, bro. I apologize. You know you're welcome.
What would Sarton say?
Sarton would agree with me, especially after that epic song for the intro.
And look, Sheriff, he got a big roll of toilet paper to keep the fucking, like I said, count.
Sheriff,
what's the question? Do you roll over or under?
I usually do over, but in your case, you needed to do it reverse so you don't.
Are you talking about the toilet paper roll?
Yeah.
Mine's goes under.
Over.
No, we switch it up around here.
Over?
One bathroom has over, one has under.
Spiders will hide.
Spiders hide in what?
Your back.
In the over.
It's rolled back.
All right. Enlarge Sheriff's screen, and Sheriff, show us your setup here.
Yeah, who cares
what do we
about
got?
Joey fucking stupid.
Now, GD.
Uh-oh, we got a problem, guys. Fuck. Again.
What's wrong?
So we got LiSM.
Sneed's fucking clone is back. He keeps sending clones after us. Oh my god, let's see what he wants.
Boy, Tyree Sneed, I am a human being. I have emotions, dog.
Hello, Sneed clone. Are those emotions manufactured, or are they processed, or are they real emotions?
They are real emotions. I have an important phone call, dog. I'll be right back, dog.
I got the link for you, buddy. Or you could just stay here and hang out. Okay. Sorry for not highlighting comments and shit. As I said, I'm very tired. So let's go. And Sheriff, are you prepared?
Yeah, look at his roll, dude. And that's why I said enlarge him so everybody can see
Here,
his
let me
setup
enlarge
now.
him real quick. Hold on one moment. My dog's freaking out.
Are we going to start a new, like I said, count? This isn't the one from last time. This is his live, right?
Well, we're not stuck on just like I said. It could be anything.
No, it's like I said.
And for
I
tonight's
think
festivities, we have a brand new paintbrush.
Oh, are you prepared to boof the brush though? That's a real question.
Mm-hmm. I like them stiff.
Hello, Banana Bear.
Hello, how you doing, Skippy?
What's up,
He's
Banana?
here.
What's up, Connie?
Your
Gothic,
fingers aren't working.
John?
That sucks. What The paper is over the painting because the other night, if you missed it, Sheriff drew so many, like I said, marks that
115 minus
that
one.
it covered the entire fucking wall. So
Now, are you going to start at the top, Sheriff?
I have no idea what's going to happen. It's just going
Yo,
to free flow unless you guys
How's
have
it
something
going,
in
buddy?
mind.
hey
I think
Sheriff.
Sheriff.
How about we'll go, you feel me, tonight? How about that?
No, because he hardly ever says that. He says, like I
Hey,
said, I bet if Sticky rewinds this whole stream, we probably missed like 15 like I said's at least.
That is the Sarton picture behind that roll, though. I think Gothic might have missed it. Sheriff was completely possessed the other night, and that's what he ended up drawing. And he said that's Sarton, but Sarton's very
No.
offended by that.
That's
Sarton's
Marton.
underneath that.
Fish.
What?
Indian fish thing.
Somebody else
Hey,
mentioned
Sheriff.
something about fish. Man,
did.
catfish.
Hey Sheriff.
That's actually a
Yeah.
picture of Christina in real time. That's actually Christina behind the paper towel. And
Hey,
That's
Sheriff,
what actually his
summoned her.
hair looks like right now. Right now.
Sheriff manifested Christina through Sarton's possession the other night. That's
Well, I
what
mean,
happened.
when she's been over in front of you, you don't see that face.
True. Yeah. Sheriff. knows all
audio
about that.
1, 2, 3. Do I have any audio?
Yes, Skip.
Yeah.
You're good. You sound much better than you did in Discord the other night. So.
Is this motherfucker working? Hey Sheriff.
Yeah, you're
Yes, sir.
good.
Yes, sir.
Can he not hear me?
Are you? No, you're not muted.
I hear you. Yep.
What is going on?
Hey
Yeah, we're
Sheriff.
good?
Yeah, question? What's up?
Hey Sheriff, I thought I would hop up here and tell you to go eat a fucking big bag of dicks.
Just got done with like 2 packs.
Stop fighting,
That's
guys.
dick already.
Oh
Lord-
fuck, man.
Lord of the Flies. Lord of the Flies. Stop fighting, guys. We all need to get together. Sheriff's up there pushing the rock over the cliff.
Just a big bag of dicks.
Go around.
Fuck you, Sticky Piggy. Fuck you, Sticky Piggy.
So, Sheriff, how do you have that rigged up there?
What's that?
How do you have that rigged up? What's holding up the pole and
All
everything?
right, so we have a 3/4 inch, 6-foot round dowel from Home Depot that is arranged by one zip tie on the top of my vertical blinds to my bedroom window.
It looks like Andre the Giant's toilet paper roll.
Yeah, that'll work.
Fucking
That's
ass.
how sheriff lives. That's because sheriff lives in Section 8 housing. That's that fucking
Oh.
Section 8 housing bullshit.
You're Sheriff, you're in Section 8. You're not doing it big time like
It's actually
that.
Section 9. It's like the upper, it's like one step up.
Oh, that's dope. I want to go for Section 10. You think we'll qualify? What do you think, babe? Section 10?
Fuck no, we don't
Yeah.
qualify.
Section 10.
We can try. We can hope.
I could lie on the
Hey,
paperwork.
This motherfucker is. Hey, this motherfucker is too pale for Section 8 housing. He's like Section 6.
Section 6.
More like
6.5.
District 9.
What about like
District
yeah,
9.
half sizes?
I like that. The cockroach aliens.
The prawns.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
little shrimp. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. All right.
Everything else on the everything
Hey, what's
else
up,
on the
Ashes?
globe.
Sheriff, how much have you had to drink?
What's up, Ashes?
Or Skip? How much have you had to drink tonight?
Oops.
Oh hell. I started at like 3 o'clock. It's 11
God.
it's 11 p.m. here and hell. I'm on my second fifth for the day.
It's 11 p.m. in hell.
2/5. You're fucking crazy.
Has anyone ever been in hell and it said, look at the time and go, fuck, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning. God damn it.
Well, you know what everybody came for, to watch fucking Needy Sneedy, not to listen.
Are you going to rewind it from the beginning, dog?
I don't think so.
That's not a proper snipe.
I know, but we're already
Fume running, motherfucker.
Hour behind.
we're almost an hour behind, and he's been going for an hour. Let's see.
Oh, has he?
1.2.
Oh yeah, he's been yapping.
I don't click on him, so I don't have any beforehand info on him at all. I don't
thing I've noticed,
give,
bro.
I don't
Okay.
give Bowie any of the views at all.
Good.
I respect that, Sheriff.
Sheriff,
really
I
do.
have an idea. Can you cut your finger, please, and mix it in with the white paint so you can sacrifice some blood to Sarton with these hash
I
marks?
already have a goddamn band-aid on my finger, motherfucker.
Oh, you need. Well,
Motherfucker,
you're supposed to. Ride
You
him
were
with blood.
told. You were fucking told, motherfucker, do it.
Damn right.
Sarton
If you don't-
demanded it,
Thank you.
and you.
If
not
you don't
told him.
do it, you're a fucking bitch. You're a whole ass bitch if you don't do it. A fucking whole ass bitch.
Sheriff, we're just kidding. I don't want you to do it in blood because you'll become more possessed than you were the other night, and I don't want to
That
see
could be a
happen
good
to you.
thing.
I actually care about Sheriff, unlike you guys, and I don't want him to become completely evil on us because Sheriff's a good dude. We
Sheriff's
can't
my
have-
number one underling. What are you talking about? I'm the head of this
know.
family. He knows that.
But he's
And
my
if I
buddy.
tell him to cut his finger, he'll cut it.
Just the tip. Just the
Sheriff
tip.
is a fucking
Just the tip.
sheriff is a fucking halfling. He's
All right,
he's like a
getting
hobbit.
one
He will
complimentary.
do what he
like
is
I said.
told.
Just.
You will do as you're told. You will do as you're told. You're my property.
In the corner.
I'm gonna have to use different color paint on that paper.
That's why I wanted you to cut your finger. Is that too much to ask?
Yeah. No, don't do that.
You just said yeah, Sticky. It's
Sheriff, don't hurt yourself.
no.
All right, guys. I'm hitting play, or we'll be here all fucking night. Okay, I'm hitting play.
Yes.
All right.
Hey, Sheriff,
We
use the
started
blue
streaming.
paint.
Is there's a
52
lot of
minutes
people who
ago.
are agitated all
I'm
over
hitting
the country
play.
and
I'm going to go
frustrated.
have a cigarette. Thanks,
You know,
guys.
some of them for justified reasons, some
Love
of
ya.
them for wrong reasons. But the fact of the end of the day is that the only thing that really
Yeah,
matters
can you hear us
is
over
whether you're going
shithead?
to get anywhere, right, with your whatever it may be.
Audio
your
is
device,
good.
system, right? But most of you have a jaded lens. I've noticed. Most of you
Ash
have
is
logic that
here.
is a fallacy and it's flawed. And this is why you're having such a
Providing
hard
some
time.
antics.
You got to understand. Let me remind you what I do. I just bring logic and clarity to every situation that I come across.
What's this
I bring
paper all
peace,
over the
I
penny,
bring
bro?
equality, I bring fairness, and I'm a just, righteous man. And
It's
you know,
toilet
you
paper.
cannot conquer a righteous mind, like I've taught y'all and been an example of for
You
decades.
know what I mean? Yeah,
First
he's
thing I
trying
wanna
to
say,
change
there's
it up
members
because
of
we're
the
making
Red
fun of him
Triangles
so
on
hard
the
the other
internet that
night.
you currently have videos up online. They're incriminating yourself.
Sheriff,
Okay.
use the blue
Well,
paint.
it's easy to get the federal indictment when we take this to
Sartonic
court,
altar would
honestly,
be
doing?
nice.
because you're mentioning the names of all the affiliates that have done
Do a
actual,
test mark.
acts of you know what,
Sounds
right?
like T2Q6 is
Domestic,
out in the
you know
car.
what, in this country, right? And they will be
Is your
held
mic
accountable
not
in court.
picking
It's
up?
guaranteed.
Here,
You
hold on,
cannot do
guys.
that. You cannot think that you're going to get away with that. You cannot get
Hold
away
on,
with
guys.
that.
We got to do
And
something real quick. Test it. Get closer to it.
I don't want to have to sit so close.
Can you guys hear?
me?
Can you hear her loudly?
No,
In my
I
mic,
can't.
she's loud. Do you want to just share a mic, babe?
Well, if you're
Because I
asking to
can't
work
figure out
better,
why the second mic isn't working.
You can hear, but it's very soft.
So can you guys hear me loud?
yeah.
Okay.
always loud.
I'm not always loud.
Yeah,
I'm a
you're,
quiet
yeah,
person.
you are.
I'm a nice, kind, quiet person. You guys are crazy.
You going to prison?
You guys are fucking insane. Should I risk unplugging this XLR cable
Is it gonna be
mid
loud?
live stream? Can you guys hear that? Can you hear it? You guys there?
I can hear nothing.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. but if she's
you
talking,
hear
I
me
can't
now?
hear anything. Now I
Okay.
can, but you're
Okay.
still quiet.
That's because I'm far away.
There you go.
There we go. We're gonna share the Slate Digital microphone. All right.
Like I said, you have
Like I
people
said,
who they have
Sheriff,
affiliations within the red triangles,
he
an
said
underground
it.
illegal gang and an illegal organization, right? That I am personally going to make sure I get
Is
every
Sneed loud
member
enough?
locked up and put in prison.
Enlarge
You
sheriff so we
understand?
can see the
Because again,
tally, because I
the
don't think
crimes that
he's
they
going to
committed
cam up.
mostly were towards me. So when you get a group that bands together to try to stop one man, and then you
Is
tell on yourself
Sneed loud enough?
what you come from, right? Because now it's crystal clear that
Yeah.
Tommy Sotomayor is a cult
Okay,
leader,
good.
that
Thank
is
you.
a cult,
Next
and
one.
like I said, an underground gang and a legal organization, and they need to all go to
How's your
prison.
headphone?
And he's a cult leader. And last I checked, cult leaders like
Okay.
Nature Boy,
You're the
they
host
go to
now,
prison.
babe. I love you.
Right?
I'll be right
Usually they
back.
go to prison indefinitely
want me
because
to
that's the charge for being a cult
do it?
leader, because
Say
they
hi.
cause so much of mayhem and everything
No.
that they've done, right? And all they want to
Don't
do
do
is
that
just
to
try
me.
to be
Oh, come on. You
disruptive
can do
and
it.
destructive towards everyone. And this all has to do with the fact that your
Hey, all you
boy, who's a
slanderous
cult leader,
trolls.
right,
It's
could
me,
not compete with me
226.
because he was jealous because I had all the money at
Oh
one
my
time, and I always do. And I'm blessed, and I look beautiful, and I'm handsome, and I'm clearly, gifted in every way.
He's
of
gonna
which
go
he is
smoke with
not,
me.
and all
We'll
of
be
you
right
people are
back.
not. So you're trying to tell me that
No.
because I got on
Connie,
camera
wait in the car.
and went back and forth for a little minute, and there was a little internet spat, that you felt that you were going to get together and you
Thank
really
you guys
thought
all
that
for
you were
being
going to
here.
stop me
Much
from
love to all of
number
you.
one, having my livelihood, number two, living my life. That is absolutely insane and delusional.
All right, I'm gonna mute
But
real
just
quick and I'll
understand,
be
you
back.
all completely have incriminated yourself with your videos
I
because
just
you're on the videos. See, I do research, so I start looking years
Sheriff,
back at
your
what people
camera
were
is
doing and what people were on,
blurry.
and now I'm really connecting the dots and figuring out this federal lawsuit I'm putting
Were you
together.
smoking pot
You see
in
what I'm
there?
saying? These people already know it's a matter of time, and I mean, the fact is, the feds, the FBI, the CIA, all of them could have been investigated y'all and already had you locked up. Right. And I know that
Sheriff,
a lot of
stop
what you're
jerking off
doing
on
is
the
connected
camera.
to, like I said, the corrupt departments, because I've already proven
Fucking
that you have
weirdo.
corrupt ties publicly. You proved yourself that you have corrupt ties,
Sheriff,
right?
zoom
Like
in
in
on
Akron,
the paper
Ohio.
roll.
You proved it
On
on
the
camera.
toilet paper roll.
You understand? So everything that I'm displaying and bringing to the public is so that we can have an environment in our
Do it,
society,
Sheriff.
communities, that is safe for everyone else. That is all that I do, is point
Guys,
out
I
the
hate
obvious
every
fact of
single
the
one of
crimes
you
people are committing,
fuckers.
because all the people who it's supposed to
God
be their
damn
job
it,
to
Sheriff.
investigate
just hard
crimes
to see
and
your
actually
mark.
stop crimes, that's not their job
There we
description
go.
anymore, I guess, because now it seems
Fucking
that all they
sheriff, now
do
I
is
gotta
just, like I
do
said,
all
kind
this
of bother
extra
innocent
shit.
civilians, do nothing at all, ride around, waste time. I mean, it's the facts, right? Just cause
Fuck,
a
I
bunch of
forgot what I
issues
was
for
doing,
random people
dog.
that don't need to
How
deal
do I
with it,
do
right?
this
But
shit?
like I said, it makes absolutely no coherent sense. You'll never be able to explain it in a court
There
of
we
law,
go.
right? And like I said, everybody is held accountable. Nobody is above the law.
Happy
You understand?
little tree.
It all
Are you
stems down to
using
the
blue,
fact of
Sheriff?
that this country's been
It's
turned
a
into
combination of blue and white mixed
you understand?
together.
So
God damn it, Sheriff. Just use white. We cannot see the blue marks. You are not allowed to use blue marks. Sarton will be very upset. He doesn't like the color blue. He likes the color of red for Joey's blood.
He's not a crit.
He's not a crip, he's a blood.
So stupid.
Okay, Sheriff, try mixing some of the white and blue and
Sheriff,
see how that comes out. Maybe it'll make it like a turquoise, and then you can.
use the white.
What do you think I'm fucking doing?
The white's
It's
not
a
showing up
goddamn-
good on the brown.
That's like baby blue.
Oh my fuck!
The white shows up better than the blue.
Yeah, I can see
Jesus
the white.
fucknards.
Can we just see another picture of Christina behind the paper towel roll, please, before I go out for a cigarette? Oh, she's so
That still
beautiful.
haunts my nightmares.
She's so beautiful. We said it at the same time.
We did.
She's so
You
beautiful.
ever
Look at
take
her eye.
you ever
Her lazy
you ever
eye.
take a shower
attractive.
and you close your eyes and the water
got the
hits your
Cyrax
eyelids
eye.
and you see random shit?
Eye of the tiger, and it's the eye of the catfish, and it is blah blah blah. Yeah, whatever.
Well, you know what? Fuck you. We're
No.
starting over. Fuck you.
It's been a break.
here's the thing. First of all, like I said, first of all, that cult leader, he's going to go to prison.
We're starting a new page. God damn it.
Wait.
Then number two,
Sheriff,
him
do you
and
have a
Susan
red?
Sneed,
Do you have a
right,
red marker?
committed crimes, right, towards me, right, and actually stole.
Yeah,
Get a
Sheriff.
red marker, Sheriff.
I should have grabbed a bunch of Sharpies while I was at the
I'm
store.
gonna stab you.
Now I gotta pause it until you get back because you had a bunch of like I said written down. Somebody's echoing.
Somebody's echoing. See, that's terrible, Sheriff. We can't see that. That's blurry.
That's even worse.
Fucking hell.
That's even worse.
Echoing.
We're echoing.
Somebody's echoing.
Yeah, somebody's.
I was muted, so it wasn't me.
Am
think
I
it's Sheriff.
echoing?
I was muted, so it wasn't me. I think it's Sheriff.
Here, hold on.
Not me. I got a mic and headphones. So
Not this shit again.
Sheriff, you don't have a red Sharpie? Sheriff, you don't have a red Sharpie?
Let me find someone out real quick. Sheriff
Oh my
muted.
God.
Yo. Yo. It's not my end. Let's find out real quick. Unmute Sheriff. Sheriff, are you echoey?
Hi.
No, you're good. Now I unmute Skip. Skip, are you echoey?
Hello.
Yep. It's you, Skip. Yep. You didn't fuck that boy.
Oh fuck. Hang on. How's that?
Let's see.
Testing.
Nope, still doing it.
Hello. 1, 2, 3.
Do you have something in the background playing the audio, Sarah?
Do you have something in the background playing the audio? I don't have anything on at all. I have a YouTube closed out. I don't have anything playing as a monitor at all.
Are you using
just,
headphones?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, it's very echoey. It stopped for a minute though.
I'm gonna hop off. I'll hop off. I don't want to cause any issues, so I'm gonna hop off. There we go.
That's okay. That's okay. If you want to stay, you're welcome. If you want to go, I don't know. The echo isn't so bad now, but it got pretty bad for a second there. Now, Sheriff, we need red marker. Have him grab a bunch of different markers.
Sheriff, just go ahead and drive down to the store real quick. How many beers have you had?
Just go on down.
Make it fast. We'll all just sit here and wait for you.
Yeah, I just got a DM from Sarton, and he's like, dude, what's Sheriff doing? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, that's fucked. And I'm like, I know.
Sheriff, we don't need to see the nut stains on your hand, dog. I just want to see the Sarton.
Yeah, we do.
Like I said.
Nega wants to see it.
Niggas, I want to see it.
Let's see that baby batter, Sheriff.
Would you just look at it?
Just look at it.
Would you look at it?
Everyone's so creative.
Everybody's so creative. Oh my God. Well, I can't count those like I said, dude.
Yeah, I told him to cut his finger and mix it with the blood. It would come up nice and red, or the paint, and it would come up nice and red, but he's not willing to do. Okay, well, you got a Band-Aid on. Cut that thing open. It's already halfway there.
He's going to become completely possessed, though. And then we're going to have to fucking exorcise the demon. Send somebody
It's a
out
risk
there.
I'm willing to take.
We're going to send somebody out there from what is it?
Huh?
What's the church that goes out and exorcises demons? The fucking
Catholic?
Scientology?
Scientology. Yeah, we got to send Scientologists after Sheriff now?
Absolutely.
I don't trust Sheriff's writing right now. He's going to start another painting, dude. Watch. I call it. He's like fucking Bob Ross of the Troll Community.
I will kill him if he does.
I'm going to hit play now. I'm going to go for a cigarette, and I want to see some Like I Said's on there.
Yeah.
We're 73 minutes behind, guys.
Let's
Dude,
go.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
He hasn't shut up.
Who?
Joey.
He's not going to. The other night, we had a 4 fucking hour stream.
He's just,
And I'm tired. I'm getting a cup of coffee, too. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you for being here. Sorry about everything. I'm so sorry. I'm the best streamer in the world, though. I'm professional.
Like content of mine, right? That was chronological.
Sheriff, you know you're muted if you're trying to talk when no one can hear
Some of
you.
it in Hidden Colors. The Tommy Sotomayor dude
Good.
stole
Mute yourself,
me having
Sheriff.
the phrase of that I represent truth and logic, and then he tried to do a fake tour off of it, which was a flop.
We want to watch Sheriff cut
So you're
himself
telling me that
live.
this man who was begging for my
God.
oil money,
I'm going to get
right,
canceled before I even
which
get
I
there.
refused to give him. Okay.
How long have I been
And
muted?
you're telling me that because somebody is
For a
unique
minute.
personality,
Shut
right?
up.
And like I said, because I didn't want to
Do it
give them my
now.
money, right?
For Sartonic.
You're saying that that makes sense to you? Like I said, these people are online. I can prove 100% that they banded together across state lines. That's already felonies. Then when you commit felonies across state lines, traveling tons of thousands of miles, right, to have me lose a job that I didn't care about, right? And then when you've also paid off other people to pretend that they're firing me from a job, which they don't have the authority to do, right? And you actually found that out, that they don't have any authority over me. Because like I said, I was running my own business. I was never fired from anywhere. I quit. You see what I'm saying? It's different. I always quit. I've never had anyone ever fire me from a job. Do you know that? And like, you can go back through records and documentation and I can prove this. You understand? No, I just walk away from situations that I don't need when it's like that, and then I file my federal lawsuit. That's why when people just let you talk and calm down and not be so triggered and pressed, you can get to the truth of a matter in a situation. Nobody ever has the authority to fire me because I don't work for anybody. I work for myself. You see what I'm saying? So again, you have to understand, I don't care what the readings say. I don't care about all y'all's little ploys and how all y'all trying to make money off of me. You just have to understand this is what's going on. This is what's applicable, and it's extremely important to me. And I'm not letting go of nothing. Like I said, I'm taking this matter to court, probably Supreme Court, right? If I have to, and I'm guaranteed to win. Now, with the little rinky-dink establishments down here, right? It's just the sense that, like I said, I know that there's a lot of crime going on. I know there's a lot of corruption, right? I know there's a lot of, evil people doing evil things. And like I said, I encourage and want all civilians to stand up and start pointing it out. Start opening your mouth when you see that these people are clearly doing illegal activity. I mean, when they've already exposed and caught these departments, okay, doing what they're doing, they got caught doing actual child trafficking. Like I said, they had them in cuffs and they were loading them into an unmarked van. This is on video, on camera, and I have the video. I have access to the video on social media. This is a public matter and concern now. So what that means is that if that department was doing it in whatever county that was, what's to put it past any other department? Like I said, all the departments are Freemasons. They're all connected all over the country and the world, right? So see, what they do is, like I said, they politic everything. They twist the law, which is illegal, and then basically
Like I
they don't
said,
allow you to make tangible reports to defend yourself or protect yourself. They completely stop any ability to use the justice system that's supposed to be there to protect us. They completely take away all your civil rights and liberties, and then they pretend that they're going to just do whatever they want and dictate, what the law is now, and that's a dictatorship. We live in a democracy, so that would be illegal, and that's also a felony, meaning that it was result in anybody who does that losing their job and then probably going to prison. This is why this is happening all over the country. Okay. So you have to understand, like I said, I'm the only man, and I'm not going to let people take my credit away from me. I'm the only man who proved this, that they're all corrupt and they're all tied in and they all work together, that they're tied into the corporations. Right. And I said the corporations don't make their money off selling products. They make their money off child trafficking. This is what I'm trying to stop. My entire stance is to stop child trafficking completely, to protect the youth, to protect the kids, because nobody else will. So, like I said, you have to have a superhero, literally, who is willing to do this, because nobody else will stand up for the youth if I don't. That's the real truth. Because I mean, how are they going to stand up for us if they're the people who are supposed to be there to protect us and protect them and protect? I mean, they're our future. They're supposed to protect our future. And instead, they're pointing the finger at innocent people, trying to put false jackets on individuals that it has nothing to do with and project what they're actively doing. And yet, all Masons, they all practice that illegal crime that's disgusting. So, I mean, they're all against the youth. That's the truth. All Masons, every Mason. I mean, they have no vested interest in obviously in a future, which is sick, right? It's disgusting. Right. So I think I've talked about that enough for right now. Let's move on. As far as the rinky dink establishments, this is all just a concept of basically me making sure that there's no hate in the environment, in this world, and in the society, which is what I set out to do a long time ago. And I stated that I would not tolerate any. This is a no tolerance zone at this point. Anything having to do with me, if I'm around, I don't care if it's in person or on here, I'm not going to tolerate any of that. It's going to be nothing but love and positivity at this point, and moving forward, that way we can build and be able to, like me, I serve as a role model for the youth and a role model for everybody to look up to, and so that we can build a future, for everybody. You know what I mean? Like I said, me and Christina, are planning to, have our own children. I mean, I want to build a legacy and be able to leave wealth behind, hopefully, and build a future for them. That really seriously is important to me. And anyone who that's not important to, I think something's wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So, that's number one. So, like I said, we will not tolerate any fake talk. We will not tolerate any of that nonsense. And that's why I've addressed everybody head on, straight up in front of them. Everybody has backed down like they always do. And then you've got stragglers who apparently don't know who they're talking to. Okay. So what's happened now is, like I said, people have, continued their nonsense and exacerbated the same issue that I'm beyond tired of. And basically now you just got me going and completely set me off, where now I'm never going to stop exposing every single individual who is a part of this, right? Which, when I say this, it's a plot against me because I'm a public figure. And these people wish that they could silence me because, like I said, I have completely exposed witches, covens. I've defeated all of them straight up, like completely head on. I've defeated all of Masons, all of Masonry. I've defeated single-handedly, all of Freemasonry. The entire family of Lucifer I took on head on and I won. That's the facts. I am 100% the most powerful man walking the streets to date. You have no idea who I am. You vastly underestimate me, and you don't seem to get that. Like I said, we don't play games over here. You all play a lot of games. I think you're the only people who always tend to think things are a game. We don't play games over here. That's why we keep winning. Like I said, as far as your cult leader, Tommy Sotomayor, I'm the man who put him out of business. Okay. I basically put his entire internet career out of commission. Hold on. So how much more
He did
gangster
nothing
can I
of the
really get
sort.
with it, right? And he hasn't done anything about it besides get the people who we know exactly who they are and members of what group they are, and they don't have any real money. I mean, these are literally like bottom of the barrel people who can't afford a hot dog. And I wasn't aware
What's up, Lobster?
until now, literally, do you understand this, that this is new information for me, that all of you were completely connected. I figured I had
Hey,
a hunch, but I was
Lobster.
too busy, you know, living my life and succeeding in what you're mad at to really pay attention. Now I know for a fact that it all comes from him and that all this was connected and that, like I said, they're an
I had
actual
3
cult and
chili
they're all
dogs
Satanists and
before
they're all
work
demonic.
today.
They all worship the devil. I stand with God, and
I
I'm going
could
to say
afford
this
them.
again. I mean, I have full evidence to win this
3.
lawsuit. I have full evidence on all of you and against all of you, right? And this includes the Penguin and his brother as well. Any more posts mentioning my name, saying anything about Batman, just understand you are 100% being your channel is being looked at, right? I wouldn't say monitored, but it's being looked at, and there is documented evidence being taken that is all being turned into an attorney and a lawyer. So, I mean, be my guest if you absolutely don't have ears and can't hear, but you know, you're not very wise. Okay, you clearly need an ear exam because there's no possible way that you would continue a behavior just or repeatedly that you've been informed every time that it's illegal and then think that you're going to get on a stand and talk your way out of your charges. I have never seen anyone who just continues to basically dig their argument deeper, right, for themselves against themselves, that they're just going to keep on doing something that they know is illegal and wrong. I don't know what that is. I don't know if you think that's going to get you out of it, but it's just making your situation worse. This is why a lot of people, like, they'll tell people like, look, you yelling and screaming or you whatever getting irate is only making your situation worse. Okay, when you're calm, like I said, and you learn how to control your emotions and you approach thing on a and maintain an
Yes,
even keel,
Gothic.
people can't mess with you, man. Once you get your facts straight and get your facts in line and know what you're talking about and get your basis straight and you know your character and everything with God. Other than that, any of this fake nonsense, I will be recording. You understand? All of it. Feel me? Matter of fact, hold on.
I think I missed one.
Sheriff, but where'd we land on you cutting your finger and mixing it with that white paint, brah?
I'll sign it when we're done. I'll sign it. I'll stab myself and sign it in blood if anyone wants
Easy
to
as
buy
pie. So, like I said,
They will.
this
Jared
is
is
what I do for a
yeah,
living, which
Gothic
is just
Bacon.
get my own
Jared
justice, right?
333 is the
Like I said, nobody
penguin.
can tell me anything. My dad was a UT graduate lawyer. My grandfather was a Supreme Court judge. I know more about law than probably
You know
anyone you'll ever
nothing
meet.
about the
And like I
law.
said, never have to take a class, not an attorney. I am studying independently for the bar exam. I am planning to probably be a lawyer and an attorney, right? As well as I may try to get whatever degrees I need and certifications to become a U.S. Marshal because I'd be extremely good at it. Because I mean, you can just hear and see. You know, I mean, like I said, physically, I can outdo anyone in the entire military, Navy, Marines
You
combined. There's
can't
no
be
one
a
who could
U.S.
possibly even
Marshal,
come close to me
Joey.
physically. Then on top of it, linguistically talking, nobody can mess with me or hold a
Jesus
candle to me.
Christ, he's an
And then on
idiot.
top of that, intelligence-wise, what I've done financially in my life, just anything, nobody's coming close to me. So, like I said, this all stems from actual, just pure jealousy and envy, and I just think it's hilarious. I'm going to say it again. I am the reason that Tommy Sotomayor, right, doesn't have a channel on YouTube anymore. I'm the man who flagged it, and I think I had proof of at least 2 to 3 flags.
Yep, you heard
So
it
I'm the
here.
one who
Tyree's
got
a
him off
flag
of
it.
YouTube, like where he belongs, not on this network because he does not spread anything but hate.
Sheriff, he just said, like I
And
said,
for his
mark
own,
it.
and towards women,
Getting paint.
right? What I talk about
God
is a
damn
career
it.
that's based off of saying reality, not saying put downs.
It's
Not
funny
just
that
trying to
Tyree doesn't
belittle like he did,
realize that there
but
are
actually
only
having a real
4 U.S.
conversation where
Marshals
people have a
chosen
right
per
to speak,
year, and
and I
they're
allow them to
handpicked by
talk.
the president
The
for a
real
4-year
people.
term.
Now, the real people in the public, they just haven't stepped up and stepped forward and had a conversation with me. You understand? All these other people, you're part of the red triangles. So, I mean, like I said, you can't have your cake and eat it too. If you're part of the red triangles, you're going to jail. It's just that simple. You go into prison. And like I said, I'm the man who basically completely stopped his little fake charade that wasn't a career. He tried to make a false claim of having a fake bank account with stocks of 300,000, exactly what I actually had because he's jealous. So the man basically just became obsessed with me, and now he's banned from YouTube and basically all of social media, and they'll never be able to change it, and they can't bring him back on here because it would be illegal. Okay, and I, in fact, like I said, I would encourage you because if you do that, if you bring him back and get him on this network when he's been banned by the company, number one, that all goes into the lawsuit. So that has to be some kind of violation. It's against the law. I mean, if they told you you're banned, you're banned, right? So what you would be doing would be more criminal activity and it would be illegal. The red triangles just can't seem to give it up and understand and just embrace the concept that you were never anybody. You lost. Like I said, your entire audience was fabricated. You worked at IBM, which then connects the dots for my federal case, which again, I'm taking to Supreme Court and includes every corporation across the entire United States and the world. And again, I am 100% stating what I have already stated, right? So my position is clear as day. You worked for IBM. Okay. Jay Austin, his father worked for IBM when I got set up in Little League when I was a kid. You think that I can't connect the dots?
Every corporation throughout the United States is
You're all
going to court.
Masons.
Yeah.
You also
Hey, what's up, CIA?
People that have meetings in red robes at night.
Yeah, CIA.
You're not
This is
killing
the
anyone. This
triangle,
is
red
why they tried to
triangle
do what
meeting.
they did, which was a potential
Hole.
sacrifice, meaning what me
Circle.
when I was a
Red
kid,
triangle meeting circle.
12 years old.
That's Christina,
a baseball team. I
also known as Sartonic.
You know, Michael Dell's Field that I think Carly Fiorina allegedly
For real.
you know what on me? I survived that as well. So at what point were you people so delusional you started wanting to come online and cross lines and then you're going to start talking to me and having conversations with me behind fake accounts? You don't got no business.
Shut up,
talking to me. You need
Mr.
to get some confidence in
Sneed.
yourself.
I'll
And
roll
that's the
right
thing.
over
You
you.
have some audacity to think that you would ever talk to me, any of you. We ain't got nothing to talk about. We will never talk. Because like I said, all of you are afraid to face me because you know what you've done. And like I said, you know who I am and you know I'm going to always stand up for myself, common sense. And I don't feel bad about that. I don't feel scared about that. I've stood up to everybody. Yeah,
You're
won.
very scared,
I won.
Tyree.
I defeated all of you. Like I said, hold your L and walk away and go away. And that's the end of the issue. You understand? Because just go away and then wait for, prison time because that's what time it is. The lawsuit is guaranteed. Like I said, the feds, the FBI, CIA, all of them have no excuse. I'm a public figure. I've laid out the entire blueprint on here publicly. So they can see publicly there's no excuse. They if they need an ear exam, that too, that's their problem. They can hear everything. I've explained every detail of this case. I've named some names. They can investigate it in 2 seconds and figure out all the so-called trolls or people who are affiliated.
Nothing's going to happen. Nobody's going to jail. Nobody cares about your cases. You're a nothing.
The question is, how long is it going to take them to do their job? You feel me? Do I really have to take this to court, bro? Like, really? I really have to take this to Supreme Court and go through all this nonsense? It might not even be a lot,
better,
I
Sheriff.
have to really go out my way.
Turning
like
the
I
light
said,
off.
you all could just do your job. You see my
Yeah,
point
actually,
here?
that does help
You see
a
how
lot.
this country just continues to drop the ball. The system is broken. And like I said, I mean, it's pretty clear they have government ties. If they have ties into corrupt departments, I mean, who's to put it past them that they don't have ties to the FBI and the feds and the CIA? Did you ever think of that? The whole thing with Kennedy had to do with the CIA. He was basically about to dismantle the CIA, and then that's what they did with him. And they used a shellfish, in the process of what they did. Then they made up a magic, theory to silence him because he was a real American.
You can say bullet, Joey.
How many enemies surround me? You people can't do anything concerning me, towards me, or with me. You
Such
can't
a
lie on my
puss.
name. You can't say I'm doing things I'm not, or that I would do things I'm not. It's pretty clear I love life, right? It's pretty clear that I'm tough and I stand up to everyone and ain't nobody going to do nothing towards me. It's pretty clear that I'm a boss and a gangster. So, I mean,
You're not.
The truth is that with all
You're
the
not.
nonsense, you're kind of opening up a lane for me, as you already have, for me to just show the world how gangsta I really am with it. I mean, you got to understand, the man talking about me has taken on the entire government. I was targeted by the government. I was targeted by the military industrial complex before all this, right? They were putting stuff in my food, had people putting stuff in my food. I found out later they had connections to the military, right? Like I said, came down with a government pathogen. It's untraceable, uncurable. I will have it for the rest of my life, and it makes tissue swell. Yeah, and I have to deal with that for the
Good.
rest of my life, right? Which
I
I'm actually
fucking
kind of
hope
defeating
so.
it. I'm figuring out, because I've just defeated everything in my path. I mean, look at what they did to me with their phone calls to Sneed Hospital. I've talked about that several times, physically what happened with my stomach and through my abdomen, and yet I'm still here talking to you. I'm still here trying to figure it out and trying to get through this too. And I mean, God told me that this too shall pass. I mean, it's the hardest thing to believe, but I have no choice but to try to have faith and keep moving forward.
Yeah, it'll
Like I
pass
said,
when you
I've
die,
been
Joey.
literally fighting for my life for the past, 4 or 5 years after these people called Sneed Hospital. And again, I know it was the exact same names and people affiliated with Tommy Sotomayor, affiliated with Tone Space, and the
Good
voicemails
job,
that I have
Sheriff.
provided on my phone, right? Like Eric
I'm
Frost and
proud.
Javon Crow and
Oh,
Ashley
look
Wheeler,
who came
right?
back.
And Dr. Computer Shop. Every single one of these people, right, is
Hey,
actually
this said
considered
Shoppy.
by American law to be a what?
Shout out to
Right? It
Shoppy,
starts with a T, the letter T, right? Like I said,
Ross,
there's clearly no
and
T over
Shamrock.
here. I'm going to name all your names legally, publicly, and I'm going to name all your names in court.
No, you're
right?
not.
And what you have to understand is you really seriously
I had to shut my fucking light off to fix the problem.
Yeah, that was a good idea.
Okay.
Now it looks better.
Yeah, it looks way
that's
better,
pretty
dude.
much the highest crime you can commit. Then on top of that,
So where did we land, Sheriff? On I had a better idea.
Conspired against one man.
Instead of
Check
putting
this
the
out, how
marks
gangsta
like
I am
that,
with it.
you
If
write
you
like
all-
a
if you
1
put
on a
one
1-inch
conspirator
piece of that paper, and then you crumble it up and eat it. So every time, like I said, you eat a 1-inch square of paper with the painted number on it. What do you
Is
think?
it gluten free?
I don't know. You check the paint.
I'll have to see.
Check if the paint is gluten free, please.
No, the paper.
Oh, the paper.
Yeah, I don't think that paper's made out of wheat.
God damn, he's been going for 90 minutes. Are we gonna have another one where we can't finish it?
What are you talking about, man?
We didn't finish the last one.
I know, but
I was hoping nobody would mention it, but then I mentioned it. Why did I mention it?
It's a felony. You can charge all of them. That becomes a RICO case. So you're already facing basically allegedly guaranteed, not allegedly, you're facing guaranteed RICO charges.
Lobster? Hey,
so it's
what's
going to be a
up,
RICO
dude?
case probably. There may be racketeering involved because of the donation money that y'all
You gotta
throw
get
around
close
with
to
each other,
the
trying
mic,
to,
dude. I'm
support
sorry.
each other and basically kiss up to each other.
Your
You
mic
rub
wasn't
my back, I'll rub
set
yours
up
type mentality,
properly.
right?
I'm
Which is coward
firing
stuff.
our
But that's
son.
what y'all do, right? Just like in person, you're real fake.
He's
and
no
catty with
longer our
me and
engineer.
anyone, right? Right? Who you secretly dislike and you wish you could be. Right.
He's slacking
So
hard.
I mean, you got RICO charges right there, and then guess what? You got.
So
the
can I use
ultimate-
blue paint now?
Right, which I'm sure I have. proof
No,
that-
keep it the way it is. It's
I mean,
perfect.
You people could not, hold back. You told me exactly what your intentions were, smart one, which was the worst mistake you could ever make. Right.
You're a smart one.
So then it makes it where you all get guaranteed charges for conspiracy to commit what towards me.
Nothing.
That's the highest charge you can get. That usually carries a life sentence.
I've got a conspiracy to violate his troll hole.
Right.
You know, I wish this would go to court, because when they read all the shit that people say in the videos they make about him, that courtroom's just going to erupt in laughter, and he's going to get laughed out in court.
That's probably true. Oh, wouldn't that be funny, man?
That would be.
Hey, what's up, downrange? Sheriff is counting the like I said.
Look what they've been saying about me, courtroom. And they're all just
What
like,
do you now? You're going to have to put hash marks there. What are you doing, Sheriff? Stop writing there.
God damn it, Sheriff.
Oh my God.
If they don't care and they try to give a lenient punishment, then that would mean that they're also Masons and they're also part of it and they're also co-conspirators. And they don't want to look like that, right? Because they don't want to go to prison too. So I mean, you see how you're just developed a
All right,
case
no
that
more
basically
writing or
guarantees
drawing
them,
below the
I
hash
can't
mark,
lose.
Sheriff. For
It's
fuck's
impossible
sake.
for me to lose.
What
And
are you
for
writing,
anyone to tell you
Christmas?
that he can't file a lawsuit, that's the funniest
Is
thing
this
I've ever
troll
heard. I could
Christmas?
call a lawyer tomorrow. Okay, I just don't feel like it because, like I said, I have better things to do. Right now, let me go ahead and
I
rub
think
my
he's trying to
fist in
write
your face so you
Christina.
can't handle it. You understand?
Oh my God.
None of this is hypothetical. This is reality. This is all.
Yeah, it's only
complete
12
how the
inches
law
wide.
works.
I
They
need
cannot
more.
twist it. They will not be in
That's
control in
what
this
she
case. I
said.
will make sure that I'm doing a lot of talking. My lawyer
Yes,
will know everything
CIA.
I've had to say, and I will
It's
make sure
Sartonic
that you
ritual
will
time.
go
We're
to
all a bunch
prison
of
for what you have done here because it is inexcusable. I'm
demon
merely a normal
worshipers.
man. I accessed YouTube, and I didn't deserve to
Oh
go
my
through
God, there's a
anything or
lot of
experience
comments. I
anything.
don't even
And
think
like
I
I
can
said,
catch up.
don't ever run around bragging and talking
I'm
like you're
sorry,
tough. You
guys,
haven't
for
done
the
anything
comments
towards me.
not being on
Everything
the
you
screen.
tried was
Sorry.
cowardly. You are not proud. Let's stop with this fake stuff.
Let me
Okay?
get through them real
If
quick.
you were proud, y'all would have been done faced me and had a conversation face to face. These people will never face me. They know they will never come around me. You understand? They have audacity, but not like that. Feel me?
Audacity.
Nobody's going to do all this towards one individual and then
I like
think,
when he
oh,
gets
yeah,
all
I'm gonna go
mad and
talk
he's
to
like,
him in
"How
person,
dare
too."
you
And
trolls
it's
do
all good.
that?
Come on, homie.
How dare you?"
That's just common sense. So see, that's why I don't play
Downrange.
these fake games. Y'all
Did we
people
lose
all know reality.
RTS?
You know exactly what it is. And like I said, these people have
I
done
think
everything
so.
possible for years trying to gain fake leverage.
Sheriff
RTS
offended him while you were gone.
Conversations with me. I don't talk to
RTS,
y'all.
if you want to come
You'll
back
never
up, let
gain
me know. I'll
leverage for
put you a
court.
link,
Now
bud.
you know that for sure, because like I said, I won't even open the chat here. We
Sorry
ain't
about
never
that.
talking
I
or
don't know
discussing
what
nothing.
happened while I was away.
Nobody is afraid of Masons, man. Y'all do not own the courtrooms. You don't own anything
Maybe you
in this
got busy.
country. You fancy yourself something you're not, and you tell yourself a bunch of delusion. Hey, all them people that just got locked up, I guarantee you they're Masons. Big U, right? The other one, Brick Baby, the fake rapper, right? You just had all this other
Brick
stuff happen
Baby?
with, what's his name? What's his name? Sauce Walker, whatever. Like, that stuff's no surprise. And then you had the other one. You saw what happened with him, the homeboy he was with, who they claim is
Sauce
retarded.
Walker.
It's no surprise. It's not.
Some of these rappers have the worst
It's no surprise. I
stupid
don't even know who that
names,
is, bro. These
dude.
are people who are nameless. You know what? Nobody knows any of y'all, bro. That's no surprise, man, because what's happening is the environment, there's more tension in the air in every city. And when you're dealing with Chicago and stuff like that, man, y'all dudes in Chicago, I'm so glad I don't live in Chicago. You can't even go to the corner store in Chicago without there being a problem. Seriously. Without it being that serious. You can't even walk to a corner store or a 7-Eleven without, running the risk of you don't know what the hell might happen.
You
I
can't
don't
go
have those
to a
issues.
fast food
Thank
establishment
God.
without having
Glory
a
to God,
problem.
right? And I mean, I'm not saying that I couldn't come out of it because I'm one tough dude and I know how to mind my business, and nobody scares me. But I'm just saying I've been in environments like that. I mean, Atlanta is arguably worse than Chicago. It's just Chicago is more about territory and like gangland. So it's different because you can't walk down certain blocks. I know how Chicago works. It's just Chicago is a joke. Like I said, that's your future. That's the future of the millennials, which is no future. That's the future of all them Chirac, you know what, blah, 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 that aren't savages. Like,
Are you muted? Sticky. Sheriff, can you hear me?
God damn
Somebody
it.
hit him with a blow dart.
Hey,
Yeah.
so earlier Gothic said another, like I said, wasn't marked. Did you guys catch it?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, I
cool.
yelled at Sheriff. You should have been here. I was all like, yeah, rah, rah. And he's all, ah.
God.
I got him.
Stop bullying Sheriff. You're
I
gonna
Give him
can't.
one to start, just in case.
You're gonna
It's
go
an
crazy
addiction.
for that. Treating Sheriff like that, Sonic.
little Reese, right? That's
Right.
the future for them. That's not only the future, that's been their past and present.
Like I said,
Modern day slavery and doing it to each other and having every example of them being a coward. Now, I want to ask people again, is there any video of me online ever in the history of man in the 35 years I've walked this planet where I look like a coward?
he's live, yes.
Or where I back down or where I've
Oh
taken
my
an
God,
L
we're
or
gonna
anybody's
be here
done
all.
anything to me
You
in
ain't
any way,
getting
shape, or
any
form.
sleep.
Is there
tonight.
one
Yeah,
video
I am.
of me ever going through that? And I've
I got a
traveled all over the nation.
whole
I was in Green Bay
roll
backing
paper.
down dudes from Chicago who were
I'm gonna
in
make
vehicles and I was on
I'm
foot.
gonna
They
make
were like
Lady
6 to
Nightmare
8 deep
take over.
and had them running away from
Well,
me.
I go take a nap.
I was screaming on dudes from Chicago in the job market in restaurants while I
She's
was
the
doing
host with the
dishes,
most.
backing them down and telling the boss straight up, homie,
Sticky, you're
delusional.
really
You
going to
don't
hate
know
me
how to
for
get away
this,
from me. I'm
but
not
I
going to
say
work around some dude like that,
we
period.
pause
And
it
that makes
and
sense, right?
do a
I'm in my
smoke
right
them if you
mind and
got
I
them.
work harder than anyone.
Oh
I
my
should be able to have that
God.
leeway, right? And then them
I
companies, what
need
they
I
weed.
hate you.
because they slandered
I
my
know,
name,
I
You're not
know.
my
tried
friend
to
anymore.
create lies and excuses
Oh,
and couldn't even come up
I'll
with a
give you
simple
Sheriff as
answer
a parting gift.
why, oh, you want to basically try to like almost ban me from working
I
from
need
the
to use the
company?
little
For what purpose?
retard room real quick.
It's like autistic Bob Ross.
Who did that bright idea?
Oh,
and
you
who let
missed that?
go through the
That's
system?
why it said on
Because he
YouTube.
said
It's
on the
like that was
internet,
fucking
the man has
hilarious.
no issue with his rhetoric or how he speaks and can back up every point that it's a
shit.
fact and the truth. And you said
Oh, fuck,
somebody put
dude.
that through the
Good
system
one,
and said,
Downrange.
yeah, he can never work for this restaurant
Yeah,
again. I'm willing
that
to
was a
Downrange,
good
you
one,
see
guarantee
what's
that I
Downrange.
behind
will
the
be able
paper
to work
yet?
for any of those establishments if I want to in the future.
Yeah,
And
Sheriff, show him
because when their face
Marton,
gets brought up, guess
Sarton's
what? They get
dyslexic
sued too.
brother.
So you're so many
Also known as Christina.
Dude, that's Christina's actual photo we found out. What do you think,
This
Downrange?
is so fucking retarded.
That's
All right,
fucking
let's smoke him
horrifying.
if you got him, because I need to smoke a joint for on the real though.
I
I
had
gotta
a
put something back.
nightmare about that. Smoke them if you
You
got
like
'em.
to?
You already smoked, babe, didn't you?
Yeah.
You gonna go smoke again?
No, I'm pretty stoned right now. I'll take a shot. How about that?
All right, you take a shot. Okay, let's go over here.
All right, all right, all right.
All right, folks, it's smoke them if you got them time at Negasonic's request. And I need to go over here and do this.
Don't forget to share the screen, dog.
It's shared, my friend. It's shared. You ready, guys? Smoke them if you got them.
And enlarge.
All right.
thank God. A ship that looks like a slice of pizza. I'm safe. Nothing bad can happen now.
You have failed me for the last time.
What is a smoking if we got him without us getting paid, right, Negasonic?
Exactly.
It's time
That's
to get
how
paid.
we afford more smoke. That's how we get more
smoke. To get paid, though. We got our sponsor.
Have fun, Gothic. Good luck.
Thank you, Gothic. Thank you for being here.
Good luck.
Yes, Gothic.
You take care if you're taking off.
Win us some money for the cause, dog.
Yeah.
All the money ain't gonna buy itself.
I have billions in equity, but I need cash now. KG Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Brownsville dressed as Batman and I need cash now.
Call KG Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. They've helped thousands but won't help you. If you think you're Batman, I feel bad for you. If you're a really broke Batman and you need cash now, KG Wentworth, 877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now. 877 cash now.
It's your money. Use it when you need it.
Call KG Wentworth, 877 cash now.
Call now. Wow. Take that, Joey. We getting paid over here, dog. Hell yeah. We got a fucking exclusive partnership with JG Wentworth. Make sure if you want to spend Christina's money when you need it, call 877 cash now, bitches.
Oh, and
Strolls.
Sticky, I'm working on a video made from that State Farm video, the Batman State Farm one.
Fucking nice.
And do I get a feature or what, dog?
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna need a feature.
We're gonna it's gonna be it should be all right.
Fuck yeah, let's go. I'm down for that.
Let's hope so.
I think that would be funny. I had an idea for that as well. I was like, well, as soon as I saw that, I thought to myself, that'd be a great dub to dub over that.
Oh yeah, well, Deep Fake with Joey as Jason Bateman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Especially when he's on the fucking scooter.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Wee. Wee.
That was a really good. They did a good job with that commercial, though. They put a lot of money into that fucking commercial, dude.
I mean, Rich said earlier today, there's no way that's coincidence.
It is because I mean, think about it. What's funnier than a crime?
Fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, it's a coincidence. I mean, because what's funnier than someone pretending to be Batman and you're like, well, you're not going to give him a good Batmobile. You're going to give him a fucking scooter because it's ridiculous. So it's art imitating life.
Yeah,
you only had liability, dog.
I agreed. We can't give him that kind of credit, dude. He's not that fucking popular. You know what I mean? This dude ain't shit. In the world of locals, you're not even a fucking, not even a mid tier. You're a low tier local, dude. Joey, I know
actually,
you want.
If he could
low tier local, but I just enjoy fucking with him.
If he could interact more like Cyrax, he would be even Marty said this in a VC once that Tyree is actually the number one locale. And the only thing that's holding him back is if he would just interact. If he interacted, he'd be way more he'd be ahead of Cyrax by leaps and bounds.
If he interacted, he'd self-combust, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. At one time he did interact, but that was years ago.
And when he used to rage out and scream at the trolls in his chat and actually have his comment section open, and now we just
bring people up on panel.
Everybody and their mother.
Who are the 5 people are watching him right now?
He's been screaming for 104 fucking minutes. Let's go, guys.
He's been
Is it
going all
sharing?
day. Yeah.
Lawsuits coming. I'm suing restaurants.
I'm suing
already.
everyone.
So what y'all don't understand, when I'm talking about doing food reviews,
Y'all don't
restaurant reviews,
understand.
I'm talking about I'm the real deal. You all have created an entire career and new lane and a new career field for me through this. Do you understand that? Because I have the ability that when I walk into any restaurant now or an establishment, because of my history, because I've been the anchor for restaurants, I have run restaurants myself and food trucks. So that's like I've done like everything.
I just
like,
love
I've done
your
catering,
ringtone,
I've
babe.
done like where I have
What's the
I've done
best?
bar backing, I've done where I provide like all
Ringo,
the fruit
get.
and get everything ready in bars
Long
all over
get.
6th Street, all over West 6th, all over Rainy. I have a lot of history with bars and restaurants. So when I walk into a
He's got
restaurant now,
history.
people should be on their P's and Q's and pay attention because I'm not part of no agency, no nothing like that. But I am a person with a public voice and I am a public figure, right, who actually has a name in the restaurant game. Seriously. I've run my own and I was more successful with it than anyone has ever been. That's the truth. And I have documents and every receipt to prove it. Okay. So what that means is when I walk
Bullshit,
into a restaurant
Joey.
now, people should honestly be concerned and worried, right, if they're not doing their job right. Because yeah, I have the full ability to go public and say this individual is not doing their job, this individual is not doing their job, this individual's on the clock and they're on their phone. I have the ability to do that. Nobody
Good
can tell
luck.
me I can't
I'll
because
take-
I have the
sorry.
ability to speak publicly. I'm a citizen.
I'm so
I have a right
behind.
to my opinion and I have a right to
I'm
say, okay,
terrible.
this is what I'm seeing when I'm in this place and this is not right. That's all. I'm just a civilian who's able to give his opinion, but see, it carries a lot more weight because of who I am in my history. Like I said, you can look me up. Like I said, Green Bay up there with everything I did with Dave and Buster's, all that fake stuff y'all tried to pull, all that stuff was fake. Like I said, I did everything right in every instance. I stand on it and I proved that the entire Green
Oh,
Bay
and he
was
lied
corrupt.
earlier in the stream.
Yep,
He
and
did
there's a
get
lawsuit
fired
coming
from
for that as well.
Longhorn
And they're gonna
Steakhouse
have to probably send
because
me my
of
money back.
Shamrock
Like
and
$800
Frost.
something of hard-working money of me washing dishes. If you go look at that Dave and Buster's, I had perfect reviews for dishes every single day, week, month, the whole year. Every day people were like, man, the dishes are like spotless. And like, I'm talking about they would make it harder
that
and harder
never
on me, and they would
happened.
leave more and more.
You did the
And
best
that's why I
job with
walked
the
out one day
dishes.
and just said, nah, bro, I'm a human being. Like forget y'all.
You're the best
Right? Makes
dishwasher
perfect
we've
sense.
ever
And
had.
because he started playing with the
I can
wage,
honestly
and for a
say
while
nobody
he
in
was
the
doing the wage,
history of reviewing has
I was
ever
able to
left
make
a
my money
review going, "Oh,
to
the
make a
dishes
living
were so
and invest and
clean."
take care of
No,
myself.
they'll mention if they're
I'm doing
dirty.
well financially, right? I always am, but I'm talking about with cash too, on top of everything with the equity and all that, right? So I'm doing great at that time, right? I got the investments, and then he pulls a
It's
whole
original,
another act, which,
probably-
like I said, who do you think that came
It's
from?
probably
If they
20
was
minutes.
corrupt and y'all just tried to set me up, and I had the heart to keep going and keep working, okay? Then I mean, who's to say?
Okay.
I mean, they clearly talked to him, right? The guy who's in the office every day, Mr. Chunk Chunks, right?
What,
So,
babe?
like I said, he wasn't fooling nobody. He wasn't on my side either. He was another narc trying to use
bottom.
people like a chess piece, and he wanted to play innocent and coy when you were a complete part of this. You allowed it to happen that day, right? You want to sit there and play games, but you allowed that to happen like everything else, just like that other fool who's a coward, and I proved it. I can't remember his name off top, but y'all know who I'm talking about, that was acting like he was the manager, the other big biggin. Yeah, and all y'all do is sit there. I mean, do you want me to expose your secrets and the truth? Because I can. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm already taking you to court. I'm filing a lawsuit on all those establishments, including Dave and Buster's.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, because everything that you were
Thank
doing
you,
made no
CIA.
sense, bro.
I
And by the
just
way,
saw
they
your
don't
thing
even
in
work. They just sit
Discord.
there. I was the one who did everything. Homeboy wasn't working. He was in there buying like little trinkets and stuff for wherever he was at every day, bro. That's not a manager, bro. Coming out with like little like Nerf stuff. Like what is that, bro? That's not working. None of them dudes worked. So what is that? Like, why does he deserve to do that in my country? And you can see what group he belongs to. You see my problem and my issue? But yet their group's always complaining about they don't have equal rights. Oh, something about their civil liberties. Oh, they're being targeted. Oh, this and that. But I'm the man who got targeted. So I'm a living example. All you've done is prove my point right, that everything I said is a fact. So if an establishment like that restaurant tries to say you can't work for us anymore, that's completely wrong and incorrect and a crime.
I'm gonna at
Proven.
everyone
Because everything I've
the
ever said and
Snipe
stood on
just
was
in
me
case
saying the issues and what my
people
job is
are in there
supposed to be,
watching
to
him.
break down the actual facts to you, no matter whether you want to hear it or not, or how you like it, and say the actual truth, completely raw and uncut. Yes.
I hope that doesn't piss
So I've done
people
nothing
off,
wrong.
but,
I've done
you
nothing
know.
I'm not supposed to. But Tommy Sotomayor sure did a lot he wasn't supposed to. Like I said, I mean, you don't see me on
I'm
them
sure people would
shows
rather not
going
give
through what
him the
he went
views
through.
that-
Like you saw what he went through with that woman on that show. Yeah, because she wasn't having what he was talking about, and her whole thing was she's like me and any normal person. She said, "No, you're not going to lie on me." That's all it was about. You can't just run around lying on people in front of their face and trying to
Lie
talk
on
smack in
me?
front of their face and not expect them to stand up and do nothing. That's common sense, bro. But see, narcs like that, they don't understand that. That's like people in my past, right? Like I said,
Sheriff,
like,
are you still
everybody has
writing?
learned the same lesson. You can't run around and then mess people over right in front of their face and then expect them to not do anything about it. It's common sense. People going to defend themselves, and they have every right to, correct?
Good
So I
job,
don't know what they're
Sheriff. I'm
talking
proud
about.
of you.
Feel me? Hold on.
Hold
Is
on.
Sheriff fucking this up, dude?
No, he's doing good.
Okay.
I think. I wasn't paying too much attention. Sheriff.
Sheriff.
And these
Yes,
people are
sir.
silly as hell, man. Like I said, all y'all do is nothing. All y'all do
Oh
is
my
bluff.
God.
All y'all do is fake, and all y'all do is basically telling yourself and expose yourself. And you just gotta understand, man. You Masons
Supposed to
already
use
lost. You
blood
already got defeated, man. I don't care what you listen to. I don't care what you gang stalk. I don't
and
care what you
troll
do.
tears.
Like I said, you're all tucking your tail between your legs and you're running. Every single one of you. What I do is very real, man. Don't get it
Troll tier
misconstrued
6.
or confused or think it ain't like that, bro. Like I said, I
Yes,
can
you
take
must
on
use
anyone.
the
That means
tears
any
of the
illegal
troll
organization,
to
any
summon
so-called mob.
the
Like I
dark
said,
beast.
none of them are the mob. All of y'all are fake. And like I said, I'm just one man, bro. I don't use connections. I don't have connections. I don't stand with no one. I'm always by myself. I'm completely alienated. I hold my own dolo, and I do that for a reason. And I knew that there was a reason why you have to be like me and be a lone wolf in these streets and in reality, because when you
Speaking of
got
the
ties to
ritual,
organizations like that, look what they just did to the Rolling 60s. They just cleaned them completely up. They just took them off the streets, all of them legally. They about to lock all of them up. All of them already are locked up, half of them. There's probably a lot more to go. And then they talk about Rainwater's next. Then I looked into it for 2 seconds and figured out Mo3's manager was Rainwater. So what does that mean? Are you accusing him basically that he had something
dog
to do with
water.
it?
Somebody really
What am I
going by
doing?
the name
That's what I guess they're saying.
Rainwater.
Rainwater?
I
Because I
guess.
mean,
Yeah.
he's of course going to try to play it off.
Mo
My
as
rap
Three's
name's going to be
manager.
Gutter
and
Sludge.
in mourning and feel sorry about the thing with Mo3. I mean, this was a long time ago. I mean, you know, I wouldn't put it past him, but who knows? I don't know that case, so I can't say that, and I wouldn't say that. But that's what the internet is already trying to say. I heard people already say, "Oh, Rainwater's next." Why is he next? Does he have affiliations with the Rolling 60s? WAC 100 is definitely a federal informant. We already knew that. We know Adam 22 is, and they're saying that Adam 22 potentially may be facing charges as well, which is common sense, as well as Rick Ross and all them other informants like Meek Mill and all them people. Well, no, duh. It's all connected. This system has been preying on rappers and people forever. Like I said, I can prove in a court of law in 2 seconds what they did to Maserati Fox and that Rick Ross had everything to do with that. So why is he not in prison already? Y'all didn't care about it when it happened to Maserati Fox. Why does it have to be these new name people who are nobody? Mo3 is irrelevant. Nobody cared about him. Talking about, oh, his music, this and that. I mean, he is all right, I guess. I never listened to one track of his in my entire life. Never knew who he was, never cared. I'm just being honest. People who are real street
How
dudes,
do
they
you
don't
know
know who
about
Mo3 is. They don't know who Yellow Beezy is. I'm a real street dude. I could tell you what we listen to. We don't know none of these people, bro. We don't know the Rolling 60s. The Rolling 60s was a derivative of young dudes, right? Who it's all a joke, basically, and all some fake stuff. It was never real. It was never designed to be real. It was a new generation.
The Rolling 60s was a group of geriatric lesbians that were into roller derby.
Damn. What was that a can of? Would you just crack there?
Who?
Do you not hear them?
So like I said, man, you
Oh, you
people
don't
just
got
be
your
like on
headphones
some
on.
funny style stuff, bro, all around, homie.
Why did I pay for this
Feel me?
damn monitor if you
All of it.
didn't
It'd all be
use them?
funny as hell.
Christina. He asked what the can was
The
that you
silliness.
just cracked.
Ask what?
What the can was.
Straight up
Oh,
silliness.
sorry, it was my soda.
So yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, right?
A
we gonna
tropical
keep on
7-Up
We're gonna keep on doing what we do.
mixed with
That's
peach
about it,
whiskey.
really. You know what I mean? I don't care what none of y'all
That
talking about.
sounds like a gothic drink combo.
Like I said, my whole
Fuck
point
yeah,
is
Grandma.
Rolling 60s. Like I said, what did you hear about the Rolling 60s? Nobody cared about the Rolling 60s. The Rolling
likes her
60s
peach
was a
whiskey.
derivative group.
I do. I
Okay.
love.
When I say derivative, I'm saying they stemmed off of what was the real thing back in the day. They didn't. I'm not even gonna say that. They're not derivative of what's real. They're derivative of what's fake. They all false flagging and false flogging. Wasn't none of them real. Wasn't none of them anybody. Didn't nobody care about none of them like at all,
False
bro.
faking and
Feel me?
false flogging?
And, like, I'm gonna
What
say
the
something too
fuck?
publicly, man. Any of you people, like I said, if you feel like playing games with me or whatever, please be my guest, bro. Because I literally have like concrete evidence. I have things
Joey
that all
wants
you
to be
people have done
African
that I
American
know
so
is illegal,
bad.
and the stuff you do is just crazy. The audacity that people have. Like straight up, bro. I'm not backing down to none of you, bro. Like straight up, bro. Like I know what y'all on. I know y'all on some coward stuff. You always have been. Like
Thank you,
people
Lobster.
don't seem to understand who I am. That's crazy, man. See, that's the thing. Like I'll be walking in places and people.
I'm just
think,
weird like
they're
that. I
gonna
don't
play
want to
with me. Like,
bother
bro, y'all
people.
people really got reality misconstrued, little homie. Like straight up.
I always
bro.
feel like
Y'all be
I'm
really
bothering
thinking you on
somebody by
something,
putting
and,
my
like they
messages
try
in
to
there.
act like they all talking like we all believe they fake stuff. Like
Isn't
you
that
should
weird?
ask about me and figure out who I am first, bro. I've done my thing all over the
Everybody
nation,
make
the
sure to
world.
put a
I'm down
thumbs
to
up
you
for
know about me.
Sarton.
I don't care who you are. You know about me.
Oh,
You heard
thank you,
about me.
Negasonic.
Real talk, all this acting like, oh yeah, he's soft and something to play with. Not at all, homie. You got me completely misconstrued. It's called following the rules and trying to be nice and go about things the right way calmly because all y'all isn't some snitches.
Why not? You deserve
We already know what y'all on. Like I said, that's what they all want. Like I said, I would never give y'all what you want, but I'm gonna stand up
Hey,
for
bud.
myself and y'all ain't gonna be coming around to acting weird. I'll tell you that right now. I don't care who you is. I don't know who y'all are. Feel me? Don't come near me on some nonsense, bro. None of y'all. I'm telling you right now. You understand? We ain't playing no
Mute
games
us.
at all. We ain't talking, nothing. None of you. I don't care who you is. That's number one. So now we
Jeez,
got
give
that
me a
established.
second,
Right.
babe.
Next topic, like I said, the rolling
I gotta
60s
go over here
was
to
all for the
mute.
fake stuff. That's all a fake derivative.
I'll be right back.
Rolling 60s is nobody. I'll say that comfortably, bro. I ain't worried about nobody from Chicago. I ain't worried about nobody from Cali, man. Talking about, oh yeah, it's something in the water, in the air in Chicago. No, Chicago is just full of ignorance. This is what happens when you take a people's culture and replace it with ignorance. This is the result that you get. It's kind of common sense. You understand? It's not out of the picture. It's not out of the loop. It's not new. It's exactly what happens when, like I said, and this proves that my radio arguments have been true since day one.
Get it, Sheriff.
So if everything I've said has been true and 100% official tissue, how would anybody think like I said, how would that go into that restaurant thing? Like I said, why were they listening to the Red Triangles? Because they're all corrupt and they're all part of an illegal organization.
What the
And y'all
hell
got
does
that chunky
official
dude
tissue
who was the
mean? It
manager,
doesn't
who, like I
rhyme.
said,
Why
one
does
day
he
was
say
talking
it?
about, oh, don't come at me. I'll do what I want and say what I
It's
want,
like
bro. Like, you're a
Kleenex
nobody, bro.
versus
You
Great
represent
Value.
corruption. Like I said, you was a fake manager. Like, who is you, bro? What do you mean? I can do whatever the hell I want. I'm a grown man, bro. You got no business micromanaging
Like
and come over and tell me
Transformers
nothing when
versus
you're nobody. That's
GoBots.
the facts. You're nobody, bro. You make slave wage like everybody, bro. You're just another wage slave who takes orders, like, right? And like I said, the fact is you might end up doing jail time behind what you did because y'all lied on my name. Because you had no excuse to say, oh, he can't whatever work here no more. Why not? I was your best employee. I was the best employee everywhere I was. When y'all pulled your act at Dizzy Rooster, literal manager is Jermaine, who comes from that culture that you claimed I was talking about and saying anything about, which is a complete lie, right? Because what I was saying was the truth. It was never towards anyone specifically, right? I said the truth on everything. And he even said, nah, like, you're our best worker we've ever had. And he even told the owner, like, nah, bro, you need to keep him with us because he's literally the best employee we've ever had. All Jermaine had to say was positive stuff about me. So you have to explain that in court. You have to explain in court. These
No one
restaurants
ever
are going to
said
have to bring a
anything. No one's
representative, whether
going
they
to
like it or
court,
not, and
Joey.
explain why they said that they tried to ban me from these restaurants. As far I can go there, but as far as working there, and why you would think that you have the power to do that. Like, who the hell are you? And why would you go out your way to do that anyway?
I
Like
have
I said,
the
the fact is, I was supposed to be
power.
making more money. I was supposed to get some kind of guaranteed bonus or something, if you don't remember, and y'all did that on purpose to get out of that. So it was a matter of paying me.
The
That's
power
why they
of the
did that.
dishwasher.
You see what I'm saying? Because the companies and the corporations are all broke, just like they always are. So because they don't make money and they drop the ball, I'm supposed to suffer and struggle? Not at all. Not at all, bro. Not going down like that. So like I said, I'll be seeing everybody in court. Like I said, that includes the restaurants, the establishments. That's probably me.
Yeah,
Right
Lobster.
now, that's probably Dave and Buster's.
He is.
More than likely going to be a lawsuit with that, right? Then you've got that
We're
pizza
catching
place
up
that I can't remember
ourselves.
up there in Green Bay. That probably will be a lawsuit. Then you've got Longhorn Steakhouse up there in Green Bay. Same thing, probably will be a lawsuit. Then you've got
That's
even
the one
United
Shamrock and
Steakhouse.
Cross
That's
got
gonna
him
need to
fired
be a
from.
lawsuit because their smart self wanted
Speaking
to
of
sit there and actually
Shamrock,
allow you all, right? You know exactly what y'all did. Y'all tried to strong arm and you
holler
told
at
them
her.
if you don't
Hold on.
fire him,
Hold
blah,
on.
Welcome
blah, blah,
back,
we'll go
Banana Bear
public. And y'all
Jew.
were saying you were going to write like bad reviews on their website or something. Remember that? Remember? You thought that was smart? You thought that was a smart
Remember?
decision? Bro, that's a felony,
Remember
bro.
that?
That carries like serious prison time, bro. And guess what?
It-
For them to
it
allow
really
you to do
doesn't.
that and allow themselves, because they weren't even intimidated. They were just narcs like you. So he would make it up an excuse, right? And his excuse was he was saying, oh, you're bringing your own whatever independent issues, your own drama in here. Not at all. I never did that. I was standing up for myself against all y'all. And I literally had to tell him one day because he would just talk delusion and say that things weren't happening, that weren't there. He would say that parts of the floor and stuff weren't clean when they were. He was completely delusional, right? So he was out of his mind and he was working with
Parts of
y'all.
the floor
And I can
weren't
prove it in
clean,
court.
bitch. Get on them.
So all that acting nice stuff, you can go ahead and miss me with that, bro, because that dude, that individual, like I said, I let nothing go, bro. I forget nothing, man. People who try to violate me, you're going to lose every time, bro. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow.
Violate my soul.
You're going to lose dealing with me, trust me. I don't let nobody.
You're gonna win
violate
every
me.
time when you try to violate
Totally anything.
Joey's
People need to
troll.
watch what they say to me. I'm not the one. I'm a real gangster. So like I said, at the end of the day,
You're
my
not.
hope is I'm going to file a lawsuit on that company, right? And I'm going to be able to prove it all. So then what? Because either way, they got to hold you accountable for what you were telling the company, because those are called empty statements of illegal, you know what, right? So then on top of that, right, what happens with everything else? I mean, I'm going to expose the fact that he was in on it with y'all, right, and he participated in that. Come on, bro. I mean, how are you going to not help a guy that I had nowhere to go out there in Green Bay, nowhere? And literally, this insane lady would sit there and dump me out in the middle of nowhere in the street at night, knowing I had work the next morning, and I'd have to basically work like a zombie to the point of so sleep deprived I'm about to literally like fall out. And I'm so strong, I would still get through that day. And they kept doing this repetitively to me. Okay. And
I remember that. I
working
remember that saga. He whined and cried,
I literally was
kicking
the
and
best
screaming
employee
the whole
at that
way. It was
steakhouse. I was the
hilarious.
best person at cleaning. I did my job extremely well. And that dude was nothing but like would make complaints and sit there and whine and make up stuff. And everything was just to sit there and mess with me. And it's like, dude, there's not even no need to do that because this is just a job I'm doing along the way, getting where I'm going. So what's your excuse, number one, for just being like a stickler about everything for no reason and not making no sense?
The Kitchen Witches song.
You know what I mean? That's what they do. They try to talk down to you like, oh, like you're slow, but he's slow. That's why he can't even run a proper steakhouse, bro. Let's get real, man. Like that place was not number one in anything, bro. The
I
place
forgot
was a
to
joke,
upload
man.
it,
And the
dude.
chemicals that you were using for the little
Damn
side
it,
railings, like,
Sticky.
yeah, bro, that stuff is not non-toxic. So please miss me with what you're talking about, bro. Literally, I couldn't even get near that stuff, bro, without reacting.
Don't start
And
sheriffing
my
on me,
reactions from my
Sticky.
body, from what I went through, they tell me whether something is like has those traits
careful,
or
lobster.
problems or not.
You gotta
So my
be a
point
little
is, you
louder,
had me
babe.
doing
You
that
gotta
right on
look
the
a little
railings
bit.
and stuff. That's
See,
a
like this,
restaurant, bro.
a
You
little
handling
closer.
food. You got customers sitting down eating. Like if they touch the rail, they got that stuff on their hands, bro. That ain't right. You see what I'm saying? And like I told this dude all of that, bro. Like I stand up for people, I protect people. Like it's just wrong, bro. It's wrong to run a business the way you do. You know what I mean? Straight up, bro. And like you act like it's so serious, like bro. Like are you
Why
a
do I
dictator?
pay you to
Like
be
are you
the
trying to run a
audio
restaurant? That's
engineer?
why your business failed every time. Your sinks made absolutely no
15-year-old.
sense. By the way, you should redesign those. Everything you did made no sense. Everything you did was
I know the
fault,
clamp's
it's very
fucked up.
easy and it's a simple process. I could run a restaurant 8 million times better than
Gotta
this
get a
dude
new
and
one.
anyone else. I'm just being honest, bro. It's common sense. So like I said, you got a lawsuit with that. You got a lawsuit with the pizza joint. You got a lawsuit with Longhorn Steakhouse. You got a lawsuit with Dave and Buster's. Who else? Who else? Like I said, anyone else who starts running their mouth and starts coming at their mouth with my
Shut up,
name or
Connie.
trying to approach me and
Thank
give me
you,
a hard time or
C4.
treat me some way,
You're
and I'm a grown
banned.
man,
C4
you
is the
talk to a grown man with respect,
C4
right?
is the
Anyone
only
who does
voice
that,
of
guess
reason
what?
in the
Boss
chat
man.
right now, I believe.
Straight up.
One of
I'm
you
not gonna
other
play these
trolls
games, bro.
needs
I'm
to
telling you right
ban
now. So
Connie
like I said, like
immediately, because
people
if I
are
do
going
it,
to
she will
learn
stab
like to
me.
stay away from me and keep my name out their mouth.
Jesus
Because like I
Christ.
Yes,
said,
he
I
will.
assure you, bro, I have a lot of power, bro.
As a matter
Y'all
of fact,
vastly underestimate
C4
me.
is the winner of that
The rest
role,
of this
the
lawsuit, that's over in Green
hashtag
Bay.
role
Most
that
of it's on
Sheriff's
Omega
making.
Freak
He
because
will mail it to you,
over in
and
Maine,
you
and I
may
ended up
frame
helping
it,
everybody out there
and
and
he'll
got my
autograph it.
company back.
I will sign it
So
with
like I said, I
melted
took over Green
cheese.
Bay.
Dude,
You
this
feel
is
me?
why you
So
need to
what's
start
up?
doing Twitch
I don't care
streams.
about Green Bay.
We'll
You
make a
understand
ton
me and
of money.
Christina? Like, I mean,
Pop your
if we ever
titties
go to Green
out,
Bay, it'll
you
be
get
for like a
fucking
Packers
1,000
game. I mean,
views.
I'm a king out there.
Do
I mean, it
that.
is what it is, but that's not
Bitch
one of our
got
goals. We
fucking
don't care about Green Bay. You can have it. The entire department's corrupt.
570
Everybody
likes.
knows it. I mean, come on,
I'll
bro. Those
go
people I
with you,
stayed with, they
Connie.
said they had experiences with them. I mean, like, come on, bro. Like, that's not cool. Nobody wants to be in an environment like that. Like, that's my question to people
Connie,
like that. Why
don't
do you put
start
up
with
with it? And
me.
then it's like they were
I'm
the
sorry,
same way,
Connie.
so that's why. And
We're
I stood up
busy
to them
staring
too.
at this
And I got
dumb
the best of
bitch.
them too. Like, nah, bro, you're not
Don't
gonna
think
get
Sheriff
away
Connie, he did
because
nothing,
you just
but
be
you
cool and
should.
go
Yes,
along with it.
you're
So
welcome.
I got
I
out,
didn't
and that was
do
it. And I
anything.
just left, and left them to do whatever. You know what I mean? I don't care about them. I don't care how
I
they
am
feel.
not
Not at all.
sleeping on the couch.
Oh, and they were getting what they deserved anyway. Because I heard like
Uh-oh.
one of their relatives got into some huge, you know what? Yeah, like straight up, like with a car or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah, and then
God.
like they went to like prison or something like
Are
that.
you
And it's
going to
like,
leave me for
well, why do you
Connie?
think these things are happening? It's all bad karma because that's what you're creating. Like with how you're
That's
treating
some
your
fucking
tenants,
freaky
the way they
deaky
treated
shit.
me. I mean, it's enough that you have me in a basement. You know what I mean? I mean, that's enough right
You
there.
would
But I mean, I liked being down there. That wasn't the issue. But then just
not
the
with the
fact of the way you
GoPro
treated
cam
me, and then
on.
you're like, oh, well,
Not that I didn't
I'll
what
like
do?
being
Change the
down in the
numbers.
basement.
Oh yeah, you can eat the
Jesus.
food, have whatever you want.
I'll
Then
be
it's
monitoring you everywhere you go.
you better not be eating my stuff when it comes to the other
Hold
sister
on.
or
Allow you
something
to
like that.
cheat.
You know what I mean? So it's like this is what they do. They play these
Huh?
games, and I just don't
He's
play these
bitching
games.
about
When you say
the
something is
people
wrong,
he
what do you
lived
gotta say?
with, and when he was
And that was
living
the
in the
same thing with
basement,
these
they got
people here.
mad
It's the
because he
same
ate
thing. Like
their
once
food.
I talk to, he's nice. I talk about something. We come to a conclusion. We come to an agreement. No problem. You understand? I'm already telling you what I'm doing. I'm out.
Oh,
I'm going to do
wow.
my own thing. You know what I mean? And then you got, like I said, other people approaching me. That's a felony, bro. It's a crime. You got no business approaching me at all, bro. If I already had a conversation with somebody. So whatever conclusion we came to
You
with
gonna
that,
let me
that's
have
it. You don't get to go change
Connie
that,
and
much
you
less tell a
on
grown
the
man what to do.
California
What?
King?
And why are you following me around like you
I'll have
running
2
anything? I don't
troll
need your help
women.
to do
It
nothing.
doesn't sound like she
You
wants
understand?
to,
Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's
Oh,
just all
fuck.
like completely against my intelligence. Like I don't have time for that, bro.
I get
I
to
don't play
hang
these
out.
games, bro. Like I said, it's okay because, like, trust me, everybody's gonna realize this real quick, as if they don't already know. They already know, bro. Nah, bro, you don't understand. Like, I have the power to go on like a legal tirade. Like, a tirade means like just not stop with
Yeah,
like
dude,
pure
Blanket said
power,
I
with
just
justice and
got.
righteousness. Like, nah, bro, you don't understand. I can talk, and when I talk,
I just got
right,
the
it can bring a
carpet
lot of
cleaned.
effective results. Like I said, I can already think of one dude off top. Like I said,
God
the red
damn it.
triangles. I know you issued
I'm
him
gonna
some
sleep
form of
on
little
couch.
payment with your little money that you can't afford a hot
You
dog with, right?
Connie
To pretend that he fired me. I'm pretty sure he
over
lost
there
both jobs.
being all loving.
Okay, so that's an example right there. And I talked about it and I exposed it publicly. And then people around those same areas in those
God damn it,
establishments, they
Connie.
actually say right there that, yeah, people were trying to slander the Batman. So people know a little bit of what you were doing. Why? Because they listen to the channel and they hear me talk about it publicly. And I talked about you and I called you out
Negason,
publicly.
tell
And
me
you
if you
backed
can
down,
hear this.
right? You back down every which way but sundown. Everybody
Did you
knows
hear
that
that?
about you. So everybody sees you as a coward.
Do it again.
You don't even come around no more. Let's just get real. That's the truth. I don't be seeing saying that, fool. Right?
I couldn't hear anything.
That's what I said. Like,
Okay,
no, bro,
thank
like,
you.
you should,
That's
you
what I
know,
was
you
going
got
for.
to, you know, take that somewhere else, bro. Straight up. Like, you know what I mean? I don't care where you go, but get out of here. Real talk. Like, move. Go somewhere else. You're going to have to move somewhere else. You know me? That's exactly what happened, obviously. I ain't seen that fool nowhere, bro. And trust me, like, he's terrified of me. You know what I mean? So, like I said,
no one is scared
that's what
of you,
happens,
Joey.
You know, when you got people playing these internet games and they making their phone calls and calling people and telling them, oh yeah, you'll get away with saying this to them, but they don't care about you. They don't know how I'm going to react. You know what I mean? They don't know me. They don't know nothing about me. And if anything, they know that I don't tolerate disrespect. So they putting you, some stranger, in a bad situation out the gate, and you the one who's not smart enough that you take their bait. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, I won that whole thing. I mean, what else? I mean, pretty much all of them. I mean, they all lost their job. Actually, all of them. All of them are like had to go somewhere else, bro. Like everything is new now. Everything is
You
brand
mean
new.
they found other
With
jobs,
better
Joey?
people. You feel me? So it's like, I mean, right there, I can name that's about at least probably 5 people offhand that lost their job playing games with me. Yeah, like lost their whole career, everything, bro. They probably lost a whole lot more than that because I'm walking karma. Like I said, the restaurants like Dave and Buster's, they all declined and went downhill after I left. I know that for a fact because they didn't have anyone who could do dishes like me. And that's what I told homeboy. He tried to get on there with his narc talk. And I told him straight up reality. I was on the phone right there. He tried to say, oh, yeah, it's no big deal. We'll just get somebody else to do it. And I said, you don't have anyone else to do it, smart one. What are you talking about, Billy? Right? I said, everything you say is a lie. And I stood up to him and told him what it was. And he backed down too. He's another coward. Another one scared of me. Let's get real. That's what happened. So, like I said, I mean, I proved that everybody in Green Bay was a coward. I mean, like I said,
well, you know, the company is only as strong as the weakest link.
Job just because of karma. I'd be willing to bet you, right? So, right off top,
True that,
that's
homie.
like 5 people lost their job playing games with me, just because they were jealous of me and my social media and my YouTube channel. But my YouTube channel shouldn't have nothing to do with you affecting your own job. You see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that serious that you're that envious that it becomes that much of an issue for you. You understand me? But this is what people do to themselves because they're so upset because they look at my channel and they see, oh, he's had money. Oh, he's lived a life. I mean, he's still, rich in equity. He's still wealthy. He's still making it, and they just
they all look at you and think that, Joey.
My life was beautiful and amazing.
With your fucking
so, like I said,
pants
don't
that
ever
look
say
like
some silly stuff like that again, man. My life has always been beautiful. You're talking about what you got going on. You were talking about you said something about my life. First of all, you don't ever talk about nobody's life. That's one rule you need to learn. And number 2, much less about mine. I don't put up with that, and mine is beautiful. What are you talking about? But look at you and what you got going on. Nothing. You lost the 3 jobs, right? 2 of them. You were working to barely get by and try to support yourself or whatever, right? And you still don't have nothing. And you're broke. And you're done. So what are you talking about?
Done,
You feel me?
son.
Come on, bro. I mean, end of the day, you're nobody, bro. And you're a renter. You'll never own anything. You'll never have anything. Like I said, you don't know nothing about actually paying land taxes. I do. You don't know nothing about paying bills, having receipts for everything. I got documentation for everything, bro.
But you don't have anything anymore.
I'm a boss. I'm a real man. You know how hard that is? So what are you going to tell me? Exactly nothing, bro. Keep my name out your mouth. That was silly for him to ever say something like that. That was crazy. Like I said, he got G-checked in person and backed down.
You don't
in
G-check
front of everybody.
dude.
You understand? Like I said, everybody knows, bro. I mean, all you did was help me. See, that's the thing. People be trying to do their little humiliation rituals too and stuff. And all it's done is make me epic and more of a legend. You feel me? So like I said, I mean, right there you can see I'm walking karma. That's just a small taste of it. And then like I said, you got all that other stuff with the corrupt ones in Green Bay. I mean, I've just been seeing the news. I mean, with them getting karma for decades, I mean, that'll never stop. That's just common sense. And that's them doing it to themselves. All that stuff is what people do to themselves. Just like homeboy lost his job because of himself. All those people he was affiliated with lost their job because of themselves.
You don't like it when I work on music while we're streaming?
Big up people and say, oh, they got so much money. Okay, then why are they always in prison for drugs? Just saying. I'm supposed to care. I'm supposed to be scared of them. That's the same dude. The dude you're talking about, bro, I can name on here, bro. Like, are you sure you want to get to him? I can name his name on here, bro.
I don't know.
High school with him, man. He was always on something, bro. And he was saying
he's going to say like I said a
basketball game and trying to get me like I'm supposed to be
Hold
scared.
on
like,
1 minute. Whoever just came in, I'm in another stream.
Ever, and was looking at him like, yeah, you a coward. Y'all been the same haters since day one, bro. They were the same people in high school. Boy, miss me with what you talking about. Y'all ain't nobody out here. I run all this. Straight up. This is my land. I run this.
Did somebody just come in?
That's why I run it right and I care about people and I take care of everybody. I'm a good person. Anybody going against me, you're going to lose.
Okay, you're back.
Straight up. That's just reality.
Yeah, I lost connection for a second. I might have had to go check something out in the parking garage.
Like I said, you remember I got my check and everything. Like I said, they tried to leave me stranded in Austin and stuff. I figured all that out, got my money. Everything worked out, man, because God is good. Same thing. Then I went to the church thing a little later, right? Like I said, they tried to leave me stranded in Kentucky. Got me a ticket for like $300-$400 to get back. I mean, come on, bro. You can't be serious, man. This is what I do, bro. I can guarantee you that ministry, I mean, they're getting their karma every day. I mean, they've already lost a ton of people as far as the ministry. They got different guys now because they can't keep anyone. Because
I stepped away for a minute now. Pause it. Pause it for a second. You gotta rewind that shit.
I'm who can help people. I'm who would actually enjoy.
Oh my god! I stepped away from the screen for a minute and I come back and the whole thing's filled with
fucking rewind that shit, dude. Oh fuck.
Oh my god! How many you got? How many you got right now?
I honestly think at this point, Sheriff's just making hash marks for the fuck of it.
No,
I'm just more concerned about what he was saying versus.
Okay, hold on. I was just
I'm on
laughing
point
at
with the
marks.
fucking, like I said.
I was laughing at the marks. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40,
Yeah,
45,
go,
50,
go, go, go.
60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 90. We're at 94. Holy fuck, dude. Joey, I know you're going to see this. Do you think you say it enough or not enough? I mean, maybe you'll stop saying it if we keep fucking pointing it out to you.
I hope not. I mean, Sheriff has all that paint.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Plenty of paint. No, I was wanting you to rewind the audio. That's what
Give me one moment. About how far would you say? I was just looking at your drawing and listening to music.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. We are at 44, 45. We'll go back to 44. Wait. Whoa. Oh, yeah. I forgot it's ass backwards. My bad. Here we go. Like Joey's mind state.
So, like I said, completely won that.
Don't count them for a minute.
I got my check and everything. Like I said, they tried to leave me stranded in Austin and stuff. I figured all that out, got my money. Everything worked out, man, because God is good. Same thing. Then I went to the church thing a little later, right? Like I said, they tried to leave me stranded in Kentucky. Got me a ticket for like $300-$400 to get back. I mean, come on, bro. You can't be serious, man. This is what I do, bro. I can guarantee you that ministry, I mean, they're getting their karma every day. I mean, they've already lost a ton of people as far as the ministry. They got different guys now because they can't keep anyone because they got the main dudes trying to be manipulators and they're narcissists. I mean, you need people like me to be running that stuff. That entire ministry home, I should be in charge of. I'm who can help people. I who would actually enjoy the experience and would have fun with people, and it would be a good experience for everyone, and we would have fun. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you what, man, when Christina gets down here, you know, if God gives me my blessings, God willing, because I don't expect nothing, I don't demand anything, I don't think anything is guaranteed necessarily, but the only reason I feel it's guaranteed is because I believe in God's promises to me. You know, I feel it's guaranteed in that sense, but you know, I'm just saying I don't demand or expect anything, you know, but my whole point is,
good luck, Lobster.
I believe in Christina and I believe in God 100% with every fiber of my being. I would gladly put my life in Christina's hands. Seriously, right now.
All right, start counting.
I trust her.
Again,
so it's like when Christina gets here, like I said, what do you think is one of the first things I'm going to probably talk about and focus on too with her? The ministry.
100.
You can open your own ministry.
95.
That's what y'all don't get. You don't have. I don't think you have to graduate their little program to do it. I mean, I know you don't. If you got money, you could just do it yourself, and you could be independent too. You see what I'm saying?
Are we zoomed in enough here?
That might be something we end up doing. That would be fun for her and I. We don't always have to be there either. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to be in the house, but that way I can make sure it's run right. And if anybody does anything slightly wrong, guess what? You're fired, and that's it. You lose your job. You know what I mean? I don't care if you're a pastor or whatever. I don't care how long you've been with the program, whatever. The minute you start treating people in any kind of way, I find out like you've got to go find another job or another ministry to work for because nobody's going to take you anyway. You know what I mean? I'm talking about like people like Raul, bro, like people who are demonically possessed. He's possessed, literally. They got possessed people running around that ministry home, bro. He would stop in front of me standing. His eyes would change, bro. Y'all think I'm joking about this, man. This dude was possessed, bro, in front of me. And the demons looked at me twice in there. I had 2 supernatural experiences with demons inside of people. Homeboy looked at me and stopped and stared at me, and his eyes changed, literally like glazed over like a demon. Okay? And they would just stop and stare at me, showing me like the devil was showing itself like that. Here I am. This is how much of a gift I have that I actually create, like what do they call it? Exorcisms without trying. That's what y'all don't understand. I exorcise demons, bro, without trying.
You think Sarton got him while he was there?
And DNA of
probably
himself,
got him right from behind.
Funny as hell to be playing with me, bro. You have any clue who you're dealing with, bro? You're dealing with
they were doing
Messiah,
the fucking.
They call. I think
the cool kids call it the Eiffel
like I
Tower.
said, if you haven't figured that out by now with all the evidence.
Position now.
Okay. And you think it possessed him? And it's following him now. We need to ask Connie. Connie will know if the ritual is working or not.
Is it an incubus or a succubus?
Incubus is female, right?
Succubus is female.
My girl would know. She's a witch.
Yeah.
All my women are witches, and they're into Sartonic rituals and shit.
Ask the chat.
Hell yeah. I don't play around with anybody who's not a Sarton worshiper. What is a incubus a female?
Yes.
And then what's the succubus?
A female. No, incubus is male, succubus is female.
Succubus is female.
I was right.
So Sarton's an incubus, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Joey. This is all real stuff. It's totally legit, dude.
Hey,
I'm
Sticky.
totally doing that
I can't
ritual
find the pizza
later on.
cutter.
You can't find a
Sticky.
pizza cutter?
I
Hey,
look
hey, what's up?
everywhere.
Why don't witches wear underwear? They got to grip the broomstick somehow.
That's a good one.
Has anyone ever? I mean, you always hear stories, paranormal, going back to
Ringo.
Joey about ghosts and
Listen up.
shit like that. Is there ever a story about being raped by a bisexual ghost
What?
or a transsexual ghost?
I don't think so.
I've never heard anything about that. What?
Please watch the R word, Sheriff. God damn.
Did I?
Trying to get
Damn
me
it!
shut
I'm
the fuck
sorry.
down in this bitch.
Great.
All right, I got it. Yeah, all right,
Grape,
I got it
grape
logged in the head
soda.
now.
Yeah, grape soda. Yeah. Grape.
Since in years
Purple,
people throwing everything
sugar,
they can at me, trying to stop me, I give up, man. I'm really the divine one. I'm the chosen one. There's only one chosen one on this
YouTube's
planet.
gonna
It's me.
pop up,
You
cancel
understand?
any minute.
So, you know, like I said, my whole deal is it happened with him, and then it happened with that Mark dude. The Mark that's constantly within that Bible stuff. He just keeps redoing it and redoing it. That dude is a grown man. He has kids. He refuses to take care of them. He won't do anything for any of his family, and he's sitting there talking about it in front of us. And I'm like, aren't you answering your own question? You know what I mean? He's like, why am I here? Well, that's a great question. Why are you here? Like, why don't you go ahead and, you know, go actually do your job and be a parent and be a good person? But he's just a horrible.
I don't know,
human being. He
Joey.
just
Why don't
himself.
you?
I mean, him.
I
He
was
did the
gonna
same
say
thing in
the
front of me. He
same
sat across
thing.
from me,
Like,
right? Was it at that time or another time? I don't know. It was several times he just looked at me like real evil. I think it was two experiences with him that I could tell he was possessed. Several times, even in church. And I mean, this dude was so weird in church. He would do it in front of you, let me know. So we'd be praying.
You need to
and
be
he
a
would
better
start
father.
saying like demonic stuff, and you know, he would
doesn't
claim to be so
acknowledge
religious and all
grace.
about God, but yet the pastor would say something like that, you know, when you say the word of God or whatever, that demons flee, and he'd sit
Good
there and
for
be
her,
like, no, we don't. Like, you don't play like that, man. And I just know it wasn't a joke.
Honestly,
Or
You
a
know what
scam or
sucks
whatever.
now,
It
Sticky?
was something that was very real.
What's that, bud?
Right? And it was something
Every
that
day when
he
I
was-
drive to
he was
work
really
now,
possessed.
when I pass the
So, like, it
scene
was
where
a
my
mess for his
accident
son. It
was,
wasn't
I
no
can
fake
still
stuff.
see
It
my
wasn't fake
bumper and my front
You know what I'm
grill
saying?
lying on the
So, like
side
I
of
said,
the
at the end of
road
the day, you just got to understand.
from the Crown
I mean,
Vic.
I've been walking karma
California
for everyone, man. I mean,
for
like
you.
I said, all that went downhill when I left. I mean, to think that they haven't gone through massive karma is unreal.
California
I mean, Miguel
road
don't even talk no
workers.
more. He doesn't even say anything.
Just leave
so,
it
I mean,
there.
I wonder why. And like I
Oh,
said, they know they're
Lobster,
good.
that's his
They owe
doggy.
me a laptop. They owe
That's
me my
Sticky's
diamond rings.
dog.
They owe me all the stuff that I had on me when I came in that house, which was quite a few different
It's
things.
dying.
And some of them I needed like
Yeah, that
for
was
me.
the dog.
You know,
That was
me
a
being
Ringo.
Batman,
He
you know,
likes to
and so
talk.
it's like, you know, they owe me money. You understand that? Pastor, he can say whatever.
Ringo tries to talk. Ringo, come here. Come here. Get over
Sheriff, where's Jax
here.
at?
Come here. Come here.
She's over here.
I want to see Jax.
She
Ringo, you
gnawing on a
speak?
bone.
You speak?
He's a
Come on.
doggy
Come over
boy.
here. You speak? Speak? Ringo,
Yeah,
speak.
downrange. I got
Speak
into
to
an
the
accident last Saturday. It's been a week now. And the Vic is
Now you
dead
don't want to
now.
talk. Oh, you want to
But
talk
I got a new
earlier.
car. I got a 2003 Grand Marquis.
My bad. Ringo doesn't want to talk right now, but yeah, that was him trying to talk earlier. He does that a lot.
When are
He's
we going to
very
see a picture
vocal.
of Ringo, dude?
We need to have a group, Amazing Grace sing along for Negas Vic.
I could put a picture in Discord of Ringo. Ringo's also Sarton's mascot as well. He's one of the Hounds of Hell.
Same with Jasper.
Hounds of
well,
Sarton.
I'm afraid to show him Jasper.
Oh my God.
Jasper's scary as fuck.
He's adorable.
You know Pet Cemetery, the movie?
Yeah, it was a cute movie.
Sometimes you gotta bury your own.
The ground is
Sometimes they
sour.
come back sour.
Thanks, downrange. Yeah, I got another Panther platform car. Yeah. I didn't even mean to. My mechanic's like, I showed him a picture of my car, and he's like, "Oh, well, I happen to have this for sale," and I'm like, "I'll take it." So I went by the next day and got it. I was only without a car for like a day.
Nice.
I wrecked last Saturday, and then I was without a car for Sunday, and then by Monday I was in a car again.
Hell yeah.
Good deal.
You got a good deal.
And
too.
the good part is I'm stripping a bunch of parts from the Vic from the engine and putting it in this, so the Vic will still live on in a way.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's perfect. That works out.
Yeah.
All right, I'm hitting
look
play.
at Jax.
I'm hitting play, guys.
whatever. I mean, I'm not even going to talk about him. I mean, like I said,
still
all these are
alive?
examples of reality
No,
and
he
justice.
ended
and
it
karma.
finally.
All of them. Him, that other
Could
lady,
be better
Geneva,
lighting, Sheriff.
all those people. I can guarantee
No,
all those
it's
people
good,
are
it's
going through
good.
severe karma. Because every
I
move they
meant
were
for
making was
Jax.
wrong. And I think they were sending Geneva out to
shit,
that same
where's my
shelter that I went to right in Lexington. I had to walk 3 hours
Gotta
from the
be
racetrack
careful.
and
He'll
use this
fucking go in
forced
there and
slave
eat it.
labor, taking advantage of people, right? And I walked 3 hours, went to that shelter in Lexington. And like I said, I think they were sending Geneva out there because somebody was telling me that some lady like her was coming up and asking them. So they were trying to recruit and bring people back to Texas. How evil is that? How does that even make sense? So y'all just like completely take advantage of people. You know what I mean?
I'll be
Well,
right
literally,
back.
I was there. Like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, how are you going to try
We
to
gotta
recruit people to
cut
go back to Texas? But like I said, you have every ability to get me back to Texas, but they refused to do so and then tried to make a chicken, you know what excuse. Right there, that's a lawsuit on that ministry. Yeah, you could sue a ministry. You could sue pretty much just about anybody if you want to be realistic. So, I mean, end of the day, I mean, it just is what it is. I don't know what else to tell you. It's not going to
What
change.
Joey
You know what I
fails
mean?
to
And
realize
it's
is you
pretty
can only have so
self-explanatory.
many
You know
lawsuits
what I mean?
going
So, I
at
mean,
one
like I said,
time.
end of the day, I mean, how many more examples do you really need? This is just like in high school. I mean, even in colleges, man. I mean, I've seen
Yeah,
karma
exactly,
come from every single
Downrange.
angle. I've seen karma come. Well, it doesn't matter who it is. I've seen karma come for
Joey's
every different person.
Joey's
I've
Crown
seen it
Vic
come from
didn't
millions
count.
of
That
people, bro.
was
You know what I mean? A lot of people, they just
his
kind of
sucked.
live out their karma for years and decades. You know what I mean? I see it on YouTube. I mean, you see the karma coming on here. You know what I mean? I mean, literally, and like I saw an image the other day. It said like, this is what God is going to do to your enemies, and that's pretty much what's been happening. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to really take into account and understand. I mean, the whole world just looks like it's falling apart because all these people are finally getting their karma. And what did I predict ahead of time? I called it what? A karmic storm. That's what's happening right now. You're just barely getting towards the eye of the storm. I don't even think you're there yet.
Cyclone.
There's a lot more that's going to happen. It's pretty obvious. So all those rappers, they're all getting what they deserve. They're not good people. They sold their soul to the devil, and their little hip hop concerts are literal demonic rituals, and they're making sacrifices. So I mean, it's common sense. You would get what you deserve. The fact is, you know, we see this stuff. I mean, what do you expect? People to feel sorry for you? People don't feel sorry for evil people getting what they deserve. They just don't, unless something's wrong with them and they're evil too. You're not supposed to feel sorry for evil people getting what they deserve. They chose that route. They chose to do it to themselves. I don't care about you rappers. I'm sorry, I don't. I care about everyone. You know what I mean? Like, I'll pray for you, but I mean, like I said, you're evil. I mean, there's really no point in doing so. Evil people get what they got coming. That's the way of the world. That's how it needs to be. It's how it's supposed to be. So I mean, this stuff with like Sauce Walka and all them. I don't even know who Sauce Walka is, man. I heard his name. He's another dude looking for fake clout, and that's how y'all literally live. Like, they live like they never seen money ever in their life. Like, they literally is more about money than they own freedom. Like, how you going to chase bands and talk about racks but never have your freedom to be able to enjoy your money? That's just silly, man. They all living on a whim, living on a prayer. But how you going to live on a prayer without God? You feel me? I mean, like I said, I
Living
see
on
everything,
a
man. I'm paying attention to everything, man. I don't really go into the names too much because I don't like talking about it. You feel me? It's every day, man. Stuff like that happens every day, bro. I see the sorry thing with George Foreman.
That sounds pretty sick,
All that.
Downrange.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Quiet,
just
Sheriff.
every
I'm
day,
talking
man.
to
It's every
Downrange.
day. It is what it is. So I mean,
That
it's
car
like, at
sounds
this point,
sick,
like I said, what do you
Downrange.
have to lose in the first place? I
V8
mean, you know, it's
Crown Vic Dune
man,
Buggy.
everybody's
Fuck
going
yeah.
through something, especially, you know, the evil people. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everything is karma. Some of it is just
And
what it is.
99s were a good year
But
for
I
the
mean, a lot
Vics.
of it is karma. You know, my whole point is, what does any of us have to lose then? I mean, if this is what's happening worldwide, what would we have to lose? That's why I don't understand why you people want to get online and play games. Bro, I'm 35. Okay. Like, what I've been through, I shouldn't even be able to talk to you. Every day is a miracle for me. You understand? I'm just eternally grateful that I'm still here. I'm eternally grateful that I got God with me, protecting me, and that He loves me and He looks over me and that He wants to bless me. You feel me? Like I said, I don't know what y'all talking about, man. I basically have every opportunity now. Like, I'm getting everything going. I ain't worried about y'all. I'm not gonna say it's all easy or that I don't struggle. Sure, I struggle. Sure, I got problems. I got issues. I got tons of stuff to do. But let's like, I'm putting myself in a better position overall. You know what I mean? I'm still dealing with things that are very hard for me when they shouldn't have to be, but they just are. Like I said, I do everything on my own. I don't depend on any of y'all. You know, I don't turn to any of y'all. And I for sure don't ask or beg for nothing. I don't know what you talk about, man. I make all my own income, all my own money. I do my own thing. I get my own bread. I run my own ship. I run my own companies. Like, I do my own thing, man. Feel me? Like I said, the next check is already almost to $50. How you like me now? How does that make you feel? Right? That's just the next check. Like I said, we stay consistently making bread on here. You see my views.
I think it's funny.
Rapid fire.
Within 2 seconds.
I think that I
like
could
almost
check the
500
floorboard
views
of my
again.
car and
Right?
find
The other
more
one
in
was doing
chains
almost
than
like
you make in
200.
a
This
month,
was in
Joey.
within seconds, bro. You know what I mean? I got to look again and see where the other one is at. So I mean, we stay winning over here. I don't know how y'all do things, but we stay winning over here. Batman don't play no games. We stay winning, legitly, literally, and that's all we do is just take W's and win. You feel me? So like I said, the whole thing is now I'm doing actual full restaurant reviews. Okay. So if you don't understand what that means, well, that ain't my problem. Okay. you better get educated quick, because I'm gonna tell you right now, what's gonna happen is at some point here,
Yeah, I'd love to see a picture of that downrange.
in the
But it
valley
looks
and everywhere,
insane.
because I'm just tired of the games. I mean,
A
if this is the
food
game,
reviewer that
okay,
never
they're gonna
says
start
anything
talking
about the
me behind
food.
my back when my field has nothing to do with theirs. You basically, that's like volunteering and coming into my realm, my reality, my life, and my playing field, right? So no problem. Now I'm gonna go into your playing field. Now I'm gonna go into yours, because see, me, it's always an eye for an eye. Sorry, but it is. I roll with God. We do eye for an eye. We do fairness. Real talk. So if people think they're just going to do things towards me and then there's not going to be a response, oh, we respond every time, bro. Do you have any idea who I am? So like I said, now I can talk about any establishment, any restaurant publicly, right? I was trying to be nice, but now it's that time. Like now I can literally expose you publicly. I can call out your restaurant publicly.
Have you seen Joey's reviews? They're not reviews. They're him chewing with his mouth open towards the camera or showing some nasty Mexican plate breakfast.
So like I said, are y'all sure?
A food review is you talk about the food.
Like be talking to me when I'm not talking to you. You know what I mean?
Not about getting kicked out of a fucking restaurant.
Because like I said, I'm doing full restaurant reviews. Yeah, food reviews and restaurant
You're not
reviews.
doing full restaurant reviews, you idiot.
Public, bro. And I can go on your webpage too and leave a comment, which I'm more inclined to do every day. You understand? Like I said, it ain't about trying to do anything negative. I'm trying to do everything positive. But if you are negative, then I got to give you the right review of what you are and what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty much probably gonna. I'll tell you right now. I'm pretty much.
Sheriff, what are you doing?
Probably every restaurant in the valley. I'll just call y'all out publicly, straight up. So I mean, if you do good, then you get a good food review. If you do bad, then you get a bad one. But see, that's the thing. This is not to be. This is to be positive.
Fuck yeah, downrange. I'd love to see that.
So that people can see, where they want to actually eat at and what they want to do. I have full ability to do that. Yeah, that's what you do on here. Food reviews, right? So that way, if you like the.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. I'm doing a food review right now.
It just is what it is. Like I said, I don't know why people want to go out.
I'm doing a food review of Papa Murphy's. We've got a Hawaiian with mushroom, Canadian bacon, and pineapple. It's pretty good. It's from Papa Murphy's.
You lost me at that.
I don't care because it's really good. I don't care how you like your pizza. It's how I like mine. Got it? Don't ever talk back again, Sheriff. Write down like I said.
Copy that.
Don't make me upset. This pizza good.
They way to start nonsense and act like things are personal when I don't know none of these people and they got no business speaking to me, bro.
Yeah, what's
you know what I mean? But like I said,
I just sent you a picture of my Vic in my new car. When you get a chance after Joey's done here, could you pull him up so he can show people?
I'm gonna say the truth about all.
Yeah, no problem.
That's not one person. I'm gonna say the truth about everyone. I'm expose everyone, and like I said, more people may lose their job.
Like I said,
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'm literally making that like my whole career. Yeah, I got a job. I'm the CEO of my own company. My career basically is that if people are doing things they're not supposed to, especially towards me, you more than likely gonna lose your career.
Yeah, downrange.
Yeah, and you're not gonna have no money to do whatever. All those things you wished on me.
Take it home and bake it.
In the readings, I'm getting 10 times the amount of everything that you didn't want me to have. Right? It says in the readings, I'm getting.
Hell yeah! Like I said, man, here
everything I touch will turn to
in
gold.
honor of what Sheriff's doing.
So, like I said, that's about it, man. Like I said,
I like pepperoni. I like pineapple on my pizza. Pineapple pepperoni is one of my go-tos.
You work your little jobs and y'all don't even do nothing. You don't even do your job description. If y'all don't even know your job description, how's anybody?
Damn, like I said, man, it's coming in
hot. I am the authority. I don't do no talking, bro. I'm a man of action, bro. Trust me, bro. People will see very.
What was it, downrange?
And they will back off.
Said earlier.
I don't care who it is. You understand? Anybody, bro. Trust me. I don't back down, bro. I don't care who you are. See, this is
making fun of you.
I
know that.
Think that something's sweet. Ain't
I defended you though.
They think that I'm defenseless. I got God with me, every angel. I got every realm. I've got everyone writing for me. Are you serious? I got spiritual entities that start writing for me. Yeah, that means people go against me, violate me in any way. I got ghosts and spirits and ancestors.
Sheriff's writing for you right now.
Yeah, I got ghosts that go see you. You know what I mean? So if y'all start seeing some paranormal activity around you, I'm probably why, because the way you tried to treat me or talk to me. Make sure you talk to me right. You never know who you're talking to. You feel me? You might be talking to the actual Messiah himself, boy, and not have a clue who you're talking to. You feel me?
Messiah?
What's the world going to tell the Messiah? I'm the true Messiah. I've been telling y'all that for decades, bro. Ain't nothing fake over here, man. I stand on every statement I ever made and every action I ever took was the right action. Stand up to these people. They ain't no good. You understand? They don't deserve nothing. And they deserve everything that they go through and that they get. And I'll tell any of you right to your face. So again, who's the authority? Me. There's no power struggle because we already know who has the power.
It's all about me.
You feel me? And that's all I really got to say, man. So like I said, stay up. Like I said, you see what's happening to all of y'all. You see what's happening to all your generations. Literally, I mean, you're the one who created all this, man. I mean, you're talking about, bro, this stuff's going to last for generations, bro. All your generations you did this to. All of it. I ain't got to spell it out for you, man. You people did this to yourselves, man. Like I said, this is what happens when you want to be dirty and vile and no good towards good, righteous people who do nothing but help everybody and show love and spread love and positivity. I'm a good person, bro. trying to mess with a good person or a righteous man and think, oh, it's all good, and you just gonna walk away without any karma, man. Get out of here, bro. You crazy. That's what time it is. All y'all know
Yeah, he is. You're right, downrange. He's turning into Charlie.
We run the music game, like I said. Cash was being more successful.
Another one.
Well, I'm already there.
Okay.
All right, now start making them smaller so we don't run out.
Thank you, Sheriff. I'm very proud of you, but don't ever backtalk me again. You understand?
Ooh.
On any record label ever, like I said, all of
that
them.
gave me goosebumps, dog.
Did you get that one? Yeah, you like that, huh, nigga song? I'll start this step I gave up, huh? I'm not a nice guy anymore. I'm gonna start being bad cop. We're gonna have to switch up roles and shit. I'll be the bad guy sometimes. I'm starting to embrace this shit, dude.
Well, just practice on Sheriff. That's what I do.
That group, they go bankrupt like Birdman and Lil Wayne, right? Kissing up to each other, literally, right? Right. So come on, bro. I'm not Drake, man. I didn't have a crush on Lil Wayne, and I didn't come up on Degrassi in a wheelchair, fool. Copying my phrases from songs.
I accept the community.
They sitting there got Kanye with my quotes about love and fear being a vibration, and this
like you had a choice.
Talking about, boy, stop it. And Kanye's a joke too, and he's continuing to get his karma. His entire existence is his karma. Same with Jay-Z. Same with Diddy. Yep. So I mean, like I said, clearly all of you are getting yours. I mean, all of them. Will Smith, same thing. He's the one who forked his son over for the devil to do whatever he wanted with.
Jeez,
let's just get real. And his issues came out already. He's got the same issue Alden Mason's got. That's why he kept doing that around his son. Like I said, all y'all, it's easy to see. This is the problem: is you got a public who supports the Illuminati. Okay, no problem. All y'all are enemies. So we're back to the everybody movement, and it's whatever, man.
So fucking
you feel me? So
really
we can do whatever, bro. I don't really care at this point. Like I said, I'm a real gangster, bro. You understand? So, like I said, I mean, people.
You're not, Joey.
There's more than one way to approach things. I know how to approach things the right way in society and make it look.
We're doing this in honor of, like I said, man.
You understand? You're gonna take an L messing with me. I don't care who you are. Okay, you're gonna take an L. You're gonna lose. Okay, majorly. You feel me? So, like I said, it is what it is with me. I mean, people got to understand the animal they playing with, boy. That's all. All y'all got to start figuring it out, man. Like I said, quit acting like I'm something I'm not. You people need to do your research on me, homie. Y'all don't know nothing about me, and trust me, I already took full advantage of that. I've been laughing at you for years. You people want to act like you don't know about me. Come on, bro. You know about me. You know about me. All y'all, bro. You know about me. Yeah, you know exactly how I get down and who I am. Feel me? So yeah, ain't no fake stuff no more. We ain't got to sit here and try to pretend no more. Like I said, I was just living my life. Now I'm starting to figure out what all y'all on. You feel me? So cool, no problem. Let's play now. Let's see if they all want to play the game now. I doubt it. Feel me? Because you're gonna lose. I don't care who you are. Feel me? So like I said, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like I said, I run the streets. I got all the power.
Goddamn.
I don't care about your opinion, and I don't care what you tell yourself. You're all nobodies. Feel me? And that's about it. And like I said, what I say right to your face. Ain't nobody said nothing to me. Nothing. Even when y'all try to come some way, it's still
he's so mad.
Stuff, and you still have to walk away with your tail tucked between your legs.
You know he's here watching right now.
Like I said, nobody controls.
As soon as he ends the stream, he comes here to watch.
One thing I pride myself on, that'll never change. People can say whatever. I mean, you running
coward,
your mouth doesn't
never
mean
say
I got tape
I do
all
what I
over
want.
my fucking hands.
Trust me, bro. I'm from the hood.
You're doing good, Sheriff. We're proud of you.
You don't know who I am. Sitting there barking up the wrong tree. You don't have a clue who you talking to, man. Like I said, quit misconstruing me because I look
another one.
Peter did in his prime. Please stop that. Please stop acting like I'm just some cute white boy. Oh, I'm beautiful. I know it. Trust me. Wait till y'all see me tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna see. Everything is a surprise for y'all, man. I always look good. Oh my.
You got this.
Whatever.
Come on.
Sheriff, I'm so proud of you. You're doing great.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, you're so sweet. Stop being nice to Sheriff.
I do what I want.
You're not allowed to talk to other men. Get back in the cage.
Come on, I look good. Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. Like I said.
Feel me? So, like I said, let them do what they do.
There's another one.
Continue to sit there and be envious and jealous. We're gonna keep on winning. We're gonna keep on getting paid, and we're gonna keep flaunting it in front of your face.
He's acting like he's gonna end it.
See, I just do me.
And he's still got an hour to go.
I don't gotta do nothing extra.
Are you fucking high?
Like I said, he's doing it again.
Like when somebody's going through something of the capacity of what I'm going through this entire time, and all you people kept coming towards me, approaching me, and
we got 25 minutes to go.
And, like set me up literally and have me in situations. Do you understand what?
There's still 25 minutes of this asshole.
Yes, right. That a man has to stand up.
Holy shit! For like an hour.
Life. I'm gonna always protect my life. Understand that, and that's in God's name. I'm always protect my life. Always.
In God's
name. Always stand up for my life. I only got one. Right. So it's like, I don't know why it was that serious, but just understand something, bro. I always come back and address everyone. Feel me? So like I said, Always. It don't matter where I'm at.
No, you
who it
don't.
is.
You're a
I
pussy.
let nothing go. Right. So, like I said, I mean, once
bad
Christina
bitch.
get around me and we got all this bread and money, I mean, I'm gonna have a field day because trust me, the way that people try to play games with me when I'm going through
11.
something this
11
serious,
o'clock.
Yeah.
trust me, all I'm gonna be doing is playing games with y'all. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, you try to make things hard for me, I'm gonna make them impossible for you. Feel that?
10.
You understand? Just like I said, when y'all gonna have your hands out and all y'all gonna be begging, oh, put me on. Oh, yo, homie, give me an opportunity. Just like all y'all fools in the street. When I'm about to pull up, we about to pull up in literally like a, what's it called? What's the car I wanted? A Rolls
Pull up
Royce.
in your
I'm gonna end
troll
up
hole.
buying a Rolls Royce. Watch. Yeah, I'm gonna end up buying one off of capital made from our businesses.
Fuck yeah,
too. Watch.
downrange.
I'm gonna get me a
Right.
Rolls Royce for me and Christina. For Christina and I. Watch.
Hell
Yeah, I'm
Wow,
talking
you
about the
can
long ones,
buy a
the
Rolls
gold,
Royce for
the big grill. Yeah, I'm
$150
gonna
every
pull up
3
in a Rolls
months.
Royce, and y'all gonna be like, when we pull up in Atlanta and stuff, y'all gonna be on the street. Yo, son, let me holler at you. I'm gonna treat you like 50 cents. So I'm gonna say, nah, I ain't got nothing for you. Right? You feel me? You know what I mean? You should know what time it is. You should know what I got for you, right?
Damn right.
You should know what time it is. I ain't got nothing for y'all.
I feel one
Don't ask me
coming.
for nothing. You don't get nothing. You don't get a dime. No nada. No nothing. We ain't gonna spend our time like you. Like y'all are like weird, bro. Y'all
Welcome
be trying
back,
to do
Blue.
things out of spite and
Hell,
wonder why you get
Sartonic.
karma. I don't do all that. You know what I mean? But we just not giving you nothing. You don't get nothing. We remain righteous, good people. We don't
I'm
do
loving
nothing like
this
that. We don't
fucking
talk
shit.
like
We're
that.
gonna do
We
this.
treat people right, and that's all, man. Everything is me standing up for myself. Ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm
Sarton,
wrong for standing up for myself. I promise
we're
you
gonna
that. We
create
ain't
an
gonna let
actual
that slide.
religion.
Hell no, bro. Y'all got to learn how to talk to a grown man, bro. It's just that simple, man. And you got to
Wanna
watch
be the
what
high
you're doing around
priestess?
me, homie. Like straight up. So
I'll be
maybe
the
now
high
people will
priest.
think twice and they'll understand. Like you don't get it, bro. It's a big
Hold
deal
on.
when you
Hold
come at
up.
me any type of way, bro.
Hold
I don't care
up.
who you is, homie.
What?
Shit, Negasonic, or actually,
up?
babe, will you Google? So, in what is it? Is it Catholic? Who has the high priest and the high priestess?
Wiccan.
That's Wiccan. Look up what's under them, because you'll be the high priestess. I'll be high priest, and then we need to find out what the other roles are, because we need a spot for Negasonic. That's for sure. He's going to be right
Well,
there with us.
Negasonic has to be top ranking, and Sheriff is be the Jester of Jankum.
I would be the surf, as they call them.
Righteous hang 10, dude.
We could just tie Sheriff in a basement with just a
gimp.
scroll,
The fucking
with just a
gimp.
scroll and a bucket.
There you
Fucking
go.
throwing crumbs and shit. Right, like I said. God
I'd
damn it.
scratch my eyebrows with my wrist.
Have you ever seen
No,
the Da
she
Vinci Code? Sheriff's going to be that guy that was sitting there like whipping himself with a cat of nine tails. Every time that he says, like I said, Sheriff is going to lash his own back with the whip.
All right, so
To
I got
mark it.
this. So it says, in religious context, a high priestess is the highest ranking female priest or religious leader, often associated with a deity or cult. In some traditions, like the Church of Sarton, it's one of the two highest positions of leadership. Here's a more detailed breakdown. A high priestess is a female equivalent of a high priest, representing the highest authority within religious or spiritual group. Mandeism. Oh, you're looking at female stuff. Witch coven. In some Wiccan or witch traditions, a third degree witch who branches out and forms their own coven can become a priestess.
It's coven.
Coven. Sorry, my bad. Don't ever correct me again, or I will put a GoPro on you. Claim the title of high priest and or high priestess. What do we got? I was looking for the roles that are under the high priest, babe.
I was trying to figure that out, and you took the phone.
I'll take your phone whenever I want. I got to make sure you're not messaging Joey. God damn it.
Real talk. And I don't care where we at. I don't care, bro. I don't care if it was an army, 8,000 people, bro.
Sorry, guys.
You
I
gonna
thought I was
understand. You gonna
muted
talk to
when
me
I was
right.
yelling at her.
Feel me? I'm different, bro. We built different.
Actually,
See,
really
y'all take
abusive in
stuff,
real
we put
life.
up with stuff. Me, we drop everything and we stop right there and we make sure we solve the
I'm just
issue and
kidding.
you understand the point of who you just talked to. You see what I'm saying? Come on, bro. This
Now
is
they
like
all
when
think I
Christina
beat
and I
you.
have kids. Like
They
I said,
yelled
you
at
think anybody's going to say anything to my children? Not at all.
There used to be
No, they're not.
being nice.
Nope, because I'll address them. This
Oh,
is
you're a
why
nice guy.
Christina is going to be my wife, and she's
gonna be my
she's
wife
smart.
one day.
She knows that she'll never have to worry. People don't mess with me because they know better. I'm really a gangster, bro. I've never taken an L yet. Do you understand that? I've never backed down to anyone in my entire life.
Thank you, Blue.
Ever. Okay? This is what I do. So I don't do all that, and this has been the problem in the past with some of these delusional narcs. I don't do all that for people to pretend like they have anything to worry about. No. Christina understands reality. She will never have anything to worry about because you're with me.
So the other
See the
paper
point?
that I freaked out ripped
Literally
off
will
blew
move
away.
with respect to who I am. People will
Those
say,
don't count.
"You're with him?
Do they?
Okay, here you go. Here's the best table in the house." That's what
Did
happens.
you
when you're a
remark them?
gangster. You see what I'm saying? See, this is the problem. Is too many
Those
of
do
you want
count
fake
from
this
earlier?
stuff. You want to
Yeah.
fake the funk, blah blah blah. You want to worship money and talk about it. It ain't about money, man. It's about respect, bro.
Thank you,
See what
Blue.
I'm saying?
I
Your
can't.
money
He
will
found
come.
them.
That's what all y'all got
Keeper,
misconstrued. So like I said, keep
protector,
doing things
priest
your
at
way because
arms,
all y'all following the way of Satan and the
guardian,
devil. I'm following the way
and
of God.
There you go.
Like God told
Yeah.
me, keep your
Thank
eyes
you so
on me.
much,
That's
Blue.
what I
Hold
do.
on.
Don't worry
So,
about
what
money and all
would
that stuff.
Negasonic be if he's just under the high priest?
I'll take
Sheriff would
gatekeeper.
be the tally master of the coven.
Oven.
Keep it up.
Is that like the fluffer?
The fluffer. Fucking fluffer. Oh my god. Sheriff in the pumpkin pit. Down low. Everybody going down there for fluffies. Turn the lights off.
You slide 2 nickels under the door.
I just want
Downrange says he'll be the tallywhacker.
I did it all for some crumbs, sir.
God
Give
damn
me
it.
some crumpkins for your
Oh,
brother.
here we go. Don't
Sir,
start.
I'm hungry, sir. Please.
You
I've
can
been
start a
writing
howl.
on the, like I said, scroll all night. Working hard. Please, master, bring me more
Don't
crumbs.
start a howl, dude. Don't do it.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That's great. All right, here we go.
Stuff, man. I'd
It's
like
tough,
to have
man.
more than enough so that I don't have to worry and stress. You know what I mean? So I'm good, but it ain't
I
worth
want my woman to
nothing the way
provide
y'all
for
do
me.
things. It for sure ain't worth my freedom. It ain't worth me doing dumb decisions and making
All
mistakes
the
like
way.
y'all. I just don't even understand how y'all move like that. I don't even get it. I mean,
He's gonna
you
get a
can't
job,
be
take
in
care
no
of me,
major
dog.
city right now. That's why I love where I'm
That's what
at. As
real
much
men
as
do.
I, have issues because of other people. It's not me. It's other people. I love
Blue
where
is a
I'm at.
very wise
I love it
person.
because it's perfect for me. You understand? If
He
I was
is,
in
right?
like a major city like Chicago or
Oh
Dallas
well,
right
you
now,
said
or
that
Houston
I'd
or
be the
Austin, I'm sure I'd be having
tallywhacker. I'm
major
the
problems
person
with
who
people.
keeps the
Because
that
this is a new
whips
generation, man.
that
Y'all
I
too
keep
loose
the
lips.
tally
I'll be honest
keeper
with
in
you.
line. So I'm the
Y'all, bro.
tally master.
Because I'm the type of dude. Let's get real, man. I'm the type of dude. I
I
go to
think
a club or I
gatekeeper would
go
be
out
good.
somewhere, or I go out in public. People don't run their
Or
mouth at me. You say
protector.
something wrong to me, I mean, I ain't got to spell it out. I mean, I
Sorry,
literally
I'm sorry. I'm gonna
will
pause
lose
one
it.
more time because this is fucking interesting. Blue, how do you know this stuff? Are you part of the other Sartonic cult? You know, the one that we don't say on here? Because Joey might hear and YouTube might cancel me for it. And what I want to know are these roles in order here that you wrote, Blue? So gatekeeper would be under high priest, right? And then under gatekeeper is protector, then priest at arms. You Googled it faster than TQ6. Wow.
That you did. I will give you credit.
All right, I need about 45 seconds. I got it.
You're fucking banned and muted, Blue.
I gotta go take care of
Don't
business.
ever fucking say you can do anything quicker than TQ6.
What happened to Sheriff? Where'd Sheriff go? He said I'll be back in 45 seconds.
He has to take a Keystone Light.
You're supposed to ask before you take a break, Sheriff. I'm the tally master up in this bitch.
Fucking Negasonic's owning that shit. See that? He just mastered the tally before the tally was mastered by the tally dog. For real. For real.
Just don't get mad at me and give me a Taliban.
Oh shit. I'm gonna Taliban you immediately.
Too much marijuana.
Permanently. Well, while he's gone, I'm gonna upload this really quick. I hope.
Okie doke.
I think.
Sheriff, you got 15 seconds left on your break. After that, it comes out of your paycheck.
Yep.
No more crumbs for you. You're not allowed.
Please, I'm hungry.
No crumbs for you, Sheriff. You have failed at your mission. The scrolls of the LiSM are not drawn out correctly. You haven't tallied the LiSMs right.
I just figured out what LiSM was the other night.
All right, I'm back here.
That's it.
You know how you will see like LiSM, LiSM?
Yeah.
It stands for Like I Said Man.
Oh.
I never knew that until recently. Can you believe that?
Yep.
All the
That was
fucking
one.
time we spent watching
Lobster
this.
coined that. Lobster coined
Lobster
that
did
one.
that? Was that recent?
Yeah, that was just our last stream.
No, I've seen them before.
I don't think you did.
Lobster, when did you come up with that? I swear to God, I've seen that before.
That was the last stream. That was the first time I seen it.
Yeah.
No, I think I've seen it on Baritone Shop.
Maybe.
LiSM is a good one, though.
Yeah, but we just officially coined it on the last stream, so forget what happened on Rich's show.
Yep, he's back with a fucking Keystone Light again.
God damn straight.
I think Skip got shit-faced tonight. Is he going to be okay, Pumpkin? Pumpkin Blumpkin?
Sheriff, answer him. He's asked when he says pumpkin, he's talking to you, Sheriff. Answer.
I will fuck your ass. I swear to fuck.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Room.
Yeah, Sheriff, I'm talking to you, Pumpkin. Where is Skip? Is he okay?
Sheriff, stop, Sheriff. Just take the blue paint now and put it in that big white blotch in the middle. You can put you can put like 10 tally marks there.
Sheriff is like Bob Ross.
No, Lobster, I think you did coin it because I said it, and now you're going to make me look like a liar.
Somebody coined it, and I'm sure I've seen it before, though.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, the fucking. What did he say?
Sheriff, your mic is blocking the fucking paper now.
Hold on.
Yeah, but I think on Sticky's stream, our last stream we had the other night was the first time someone said LiSM out loud. I've never heard anyone else say that.
I can still fit a couple more in there.
I'm glad you're okay, Skip. I was starting to worry about you. I was about to text you.
Skip's a man. He can handle it.
Yeah, I know, but you never know.
He doesn't. He can handle his liquor. Unlike Sheriff, who drinks bubbly alcohol water.
You got to muster up, you know.
Just whatever you do, don't drive, okay?
Unless it's over Tyree.
Yeah. We're smarter than Tyree. Okay. If Joey, sorry, I like calling him Joey. If Joey was drunk, I would encourage it. But I don't want you to drunk drive. Drink and drive.
Yeah. So it's been decreed that Lobster coined LiSM, you coined Simp Gimp, and I'm the one who coined Gape Crusader. So boom.
Thank you. You know, I really appreciate that. Remember the other night, Red Pill was saying something about the Simp Gimp, and I didn't want to sound like a dick and say, yeah, I invented that word. You know what I mean? So I was just like, okay. Yep. All good. Yeah, Simp Gimp. He truly is the simpiest, gimpy person when it comes to women, though. That's where I got that from. Just seeing him simp on Christina and the way he simped on Jenny. And then, what's her name? Jamie Rose.
Oh, God.
Just over all the time of seeing how he kisses ass to women. And then once he doesn't get his way, he turns into a total fucking asshole. It's terrible. I think
the way he talks to women, even when he's like trying to get with them and flirt with them, he's just like, "Well, I didn't say that. What you talking about? You get kicked off for that." But yeah, I like you.
Yeah, one of my friends, one of my friends at the gas station. Shout out if you go to watch this and you hear me. Told me, yeah. So why do you do that? I think it's funny and all, but why do you do it? I mean, you know, and I told him, I said, well, piece of shit who's beat a woman in front of her kids and only went to jail for 45 days for it. He went on the run forever. He only got 45 days. So the way I see it, he deserves the torture until he gets off of YouTube for that alone.
I don't want him off YouTube. Okay, for the record, I just want him demonetized, but I'd rather still have him because this is our hobby. So I don't want him to lose his channel.
You're right. I guess you're right. Demonetization would be much better because my goal is to take his money when he's streaming and snipe him. But I think at the same time, I think we all know he'll never leave YouTube. It's just like
Yeah.
Cyrax, you know. As soon as
But we
Cyrax
just
gets
need to get
another
rid of his
computer,
money.
he'll be back. You can bet on it. I think Rax has definitely had way more channels taken down and
y'all saw
started again than Joey, but
y'all
he's had a
saw
lot
he
of channels.
bricked his PC.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I was watching that this morning.
Can you believe he still has those damn gloves with the little skulls on them? He's had those things forever. I guess he doesn't leave the house, so how are you going to lose gloves? But I lose gloves all the time. I don't see how he keeps those ugly little.
You know, a crazy story is, Elias, you remember that? Sorry, my son. You remember when those gloves with the skulls on them, and then that green hoodie that Cyrax used to wear? And my son had them, and we had got them at Walmart, and they were in the kids section. Okay. And one day I saw him wearing that on the YouTube, and I was like, "Oh hell no, hell no!" And we took him and threw him away. I was like, "Oh hell no, you ain't wearing this."
When I saw him wearing that for the first time, I literally said he looked like a mannequin in the kids section at Target.
Yeah. Yeah. You remember the green hoodie with the skulls on it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the one. And then those gloves with skulls on them. Yeah, I got those for my kids. So he obviously got those from the kids section at Walmart.
Of course he did. Look at his size.
Yeah, he's smaller than my son. And at the time, my son was like 12. Isn't that wild? Yeah, he was like 12. That was a while ago, right? Yeah. Probably 5th grade. I think he was in like 5th grade, maybe 6th.
Okay, Sheriff, what are you painting now?
Those are fucking Cyrax's goggles.
Did anyone give you permission to write that? Sheriff, did anyone give you permission to start painting again?
I have more paper.
No, it's not about the paper.
It's not about the paper, dude.
No, you're ruining everything.
Oh, God. Cover
Jesus
Christina's
fuck.
face. Nobody wants to see Christina's face back there. God damn it, Sheriff.
Sheriff, are you fucking this up, dude?
That would be funny. LiSM's here. LiSM.
Oh, this is so ridiculous. Why am I doing
Are you out of room on the bottom, Sheriff?
I'm close. Hold on. I'm winding it back up.
I got a little spot right there. There's a little spot in the corner.
And all the audience members get a free bag of Jenkum today for participating in today's show.
You get a Jenkum. You get a Jenkum. Wow, he's almost out of room. Hold on, Sheriff.
I know.
Pull the scroll down a little bit. We need to take another recount.
Oh, God.
Are you fucking high?
No, I'm not at all. Pull it down a little bit. Yeah, pull it down. There you go.
Yeah, do it slowly.
That's 4. That's
pull it
4.
down nice
right
and
there.
slow.
That's
Yeah, slowly. And look me in the eyes when you do it.
Damn.
You fucking caught that quick. There we go. Right there.
I'm semi-erect.
Right there. Now bend over. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Don't move it. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115. Go up. 120, 125, 130, 135. Go up. 140, 145, 150, 155. Anybody else got 155 there?
Was I supposed to be counting?
I hope somebody would help.
Oh,
I still have
Sheriff's
more in
he's
the
there.
trash. I still have more in the trash.
Oh, no.
Oh, go
You
grab
didn't
them.
transfer those over to the new sheet?
No.
Oh, my fuck.
Fuck. We
Lacking,
probably have to
really.
rewind the stream.
I take back my pride.
That will be the future Lost Sea Scrolls after the nuclear war that's coming.
No. I did transfer. I did.
You did? Are you sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but no, Sheriff, take
It was
that down.
only like 10 or 11 or something.
Take that down. Sticky, rewind to the beginning. We got to start this all over and make sure Sheriff has an actual count.
God damn it. I got to go back to Walmart.
I will leave this stream unattended and walk away. I swear I will.
Got to commit to the bit.
Let me see if Shammy hit me up.
Shamrock.
Yes.
Shamrock.
I forget. What kind of dog is that?
Say what?
I forget. What kind of dog is that you got?
He's an American dingo.
Nice.
My girl thinks he's crossed with Malinois.
What? So Ringo the Dingo?
Belgian Malinois is crossed with an American dingo. That's what my girl thinks he's crossed with. But I think he's full dingo. He's a real
Maybe the
fucking
dingo
weirdo.
ate your baby.
And that's why his name's Ringo. Ringo the dingo. We're at 2,346 watch hours, and I want to thank everybody for that. As of today, we are over halfway to the 4,000 hour mark.
Woohoo!
I just got a YouTube notification. So anybody who was here for that, I really appreciate you for it. I can't even express how much that means. I used to not get any hours at all, and I would get no notifications. So thank you to Sneedville in its entirety. Thank you to Negasonic for always being a real one and hanging out.
Oh, thanks for
And
having me.
thank you to Sheriff, because you fail at every time. Every time we go to write Sartons.
It's what I do.
So I'm actually, after this program, I'm going to ban Sheriff permanently from the channel. And
Nah,
no.
give him a break.
You sure?
Yeah, because he's a diversity hire. So then, they're going to be like, why'd you hire the special needs guy? And then we're going to have to tell him.
God damn it, nigga. That was a great comeback. That was funny as shit.
That's fucked up. Oh, that's fucked up.
Sheriff knows I love him.
That was good, though. That was good.
Ooh, that was rich.
That was pretty witty. I'm just kidding, Sheriff. You know I love you, too. You guys are good.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it. That notification just popped up on my phone, and that's pretty exciting to see. We're almost there. All right, let's hit play again for a little bit.
You know what, and go ballistic.
You ready,
That's
Sheriff?
who I am. I don't know how y'all move and get down, but me, I'm
All right, I'll be right back.
I'm a street dude for real, bro. You say something wrong to me, you better know who you talking to. That's how I move. Let's just get real, bro. I mean, at least everywhere else but here. Like I said, here I try to clean it up and make it look cute. I ain't the one. Trust me. I don't care who you are. You could be 800 pounds and 800 feet tall and be the Jolly Green Giant. I don't care. You ain't going to talk to me no way. Straight up. Feel me? So, like I said, I don't know how y'all do things. I don't do things like that. I drop everything and I address you and focus on you completely until you understand who you're talking to.
Yeah, downrange, I don't know how that works. So the Malamute doesn't bark because Ringo is very vocal. Well, when he wants to be. I trained him to speak, but he won't do it when I'm live. Come on, Ringo. You speak? Come on, boy. You speak? You speak? Come on. You speak? Come on, buddy. You speak? Do I need to go get a treat? You speak? Oh, dude, why are you acting stupid now? Come on. You speak? Oh, wow. You going to jump up on the chair?
Hit the fucker.
Go grab a food full of dog food. He needs a treat.
What I do. I hit my dog.
He needs promotion. Give me 1 second.
No, you don't.
Get down. Grab like maybe 6 pebbles of dog food. All right, we'll do this in just a
spoil
second.
that dog,
I'll show you what I'm
Sheriff.
talking about.
Yes, she is.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. Sheriff's beer might be bottom shelf, but his character is top shelf shit. You hear that, Sheriff?
Well, fuck my ass. That's
Downrange
the
thinks you're a
thing
good
I've
guy.
ever heard today.
And now
Sheriff is a good
Downrange
guy,
will
actually.
be banned immediately. Hold on just one second, guys. Bear with me 1 second. Come here, Ringo. All right, lay down. All right. Speak. No. Speak. No. Speak. Come on, man. There you go. Ready? Speak. No. Speak. Speak, boy. Speak. Come on, dude. You know what you're supposed to do. Speak. There you go.
Oh.
He is pretty fucking loud, right? There you go, buddy. All right, now we'll get back to it. But he'll come in here and he'll start making the weirdest noises. He'll be like,
There
look-
she is.
Look
That
how
is a
spoiled
pretty-
that fucking dog is.
yeah, your dog looks pretty scary too.
Yeah, she's mean.
She's pretty.
What's she
My
eating
dog
on?
looks like it's like an orange creamsicle. He's got like an orange skin or fur, sorry. And then under him is all white. He's got a weird ass tail too. He's cool though. I'll find some pictures and post them in Discord, guys.
Sheriff, what was Jack's eating on?
Fucking rawhide stick.
Rod Stewart. Josh is looking like Rod Stewart lately, isn't
Wow, Sheriff, fix that camera view.
I
Man.
am fucking calm your tits, dude. Holster your fucking tits.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Did you
shit.
just speak to me like that?
Fight.
You don't talk to Tally Master like that.
All right,
You
we're all
peon?
good.
How you
The,
gonna let him talk to you?
holstering of the tits.
I want you to see me after show. I'm going to have to reprimand you.
Sheriff, why you let him talk to you like that, bro?
That's what we do.
Niggas don't like you
Yeah,
from
he has
the-
no choice. I'm the head of the family.
Don't let him talk to you like that, niggas on it. That's
I'm not
cool.
good. I'm easy. Oh, done pissed the Tally Master off.
Tally, come, Mr. Tally, Master Tally me banana.
This is a paintbrush.
I'm just going to go up your bum.
Boofed.
When it's
What
dry.
time it is.
Get ready.
That's what I thought. So, like I said, all these other people.
There's another one, Sheriff.
Ants, they ain't nobody and keep my name out their mouth, and they know better. Feel me? They know exactly who I am.
They
Boy,
know
stop
better.
pretending. Y'all know who the internet celebrity is? Want to sit here and fake it? Want to pretend? Like what? Like I'm like you? Hell, can't be serious, man. That's why they jealous. I'm gonna tell you why they jealous, man. They jealous because of stuff I'm not even worried about. That's why you got to just take things as they come when it comes to blessings. That's why you can't be like that and can't be tripping all the time. I went through my eras of tripping already, man. Y'all see me on camera tripping. You see me wearing bandanas and doing all that. You know what I mean? I'm super thug. I'm super gangster. Y'all see me in the hood, in the ghettos. Y'all see me turn up on people. Y'all heard me on camera turning up on fools just for talking to me wrong or coming around me. I did all that
You
already,
got me
man.
turned up.
I ain't trying to be on that, man. We cleaned
I
it all
heard
the
him
way up,
mute
made
when
him a
people
business
walk
thing, you
by.
feel me?
Yeah.
You understand? But just don't get it misconstrued and twisted and think that element of me is gone, like 50 Cent said. You know what I mean? He said, let me show him some of the old me. You feel me? No, homie, trust me. Like, I'm really about that. That's all I'm about. That's what I come from. So, like I said, miss me
That's
with
good.
it. Miss me with the fake nonsense. Let's get back to reality. And let's, like I said, make it look cute. And look like we're playing with, like, I'm Mickey Mouse here. Oh, hello, everybody. Oh, like I said, this is Tyree.
Another one.
Another one.
I run the internet. Oh, and you'll do what I say because Mickey's the boss. You understand? Oh. So, yeah, like I said,
What is that? I
I
can't
hate when he
believe
does that
Oh,
voice.
no.
I
Rapid
don't
fire.
really care what people have to say because, like I said, my
Yep.
actions
No,
speak a lot louder
holy
than anybody's
shit.
words. Quote that. That's a hell of a Tyree Sneed quote for the ages. My actions always speak a lot louder than anybody's
Hold
words.
on, pause.
I say a lot.
No,
more with
Sheriff, get
action
to
than
work.
everybody just runs their mouth. But I'm just being honest.
That was like 8, like I said, man.
No,
Within
he
the
said
span of
something.
like 30
the
seconds.
Tyree of the ages. He said something that was hysterical.
Oh god.
In
I'm the
between all
Tyree
of
of
it.
the ages.
Laugh on
Oh,
your own
thank
time,
God
Sheriff.
he's
You're
finally-
you're on the clock right now.
Yeah. Thank God it's finally over for him, and we've only got like 20 minutes left.
Bro, I'm glad that I'm not in a major city because, like I said, I know how I'm
That
programmed
was
and how I'm
like
built, and that's just how we
20
came up in the
minutes
street,
ago
man.
you said it was-
Like straight up, bro. In this environment now, y'all got all these millennials running around.
This is
And
why I don't like
millennials
doing
just don't
these
know
long
your
ones.
head from your you know what, and you'll be running your mouth.
Here,
And you end up running your mouth to the wrong person,
Control
not
hole.
understanding, some people still built like this.
I'm
But you
built
could
like
never
that.
fathom that. So I don't fit into this day and age, and I understand that. That's why you see me. I stay the hell away from everybody.
I'm real gay.
Talking to me, like straight up, I ain't got to spell it out for you, man. It's a problem for anybody, bro. You shouldn't be talking to me at all. It ain't good for you. Straight up.
Yeah,
I'm not the one, bro.
dangerous.
You know what I mean? Like I said, all these other civilians and people, talk to them, man. You have a good conversation with them, I'm sure, bro. Talking to me, you better know who the hell you talking to, and you better have a damn good reason. I'm not somebody people can just approach and talk to. I'm just not. I've never moved like that in my entire life. I'm not starting now, bro. Like, yeah, I'm trying to be approachable and nice to the public. If you a fan and you just a good person showing love, no problem, bro. I'll be cool with you. You know what I mean? But when it comes to anything else, like, nah, bro, people got to watch how, you know, like, I'm just being honest. People don't talk to me like that. They should just understand, like, you know, like, why are you talking to me at all? That's all. You should understand what you're looking at when you're talking to me, the situation. I'm a gangster, bro. An actual gangster.
I'm actually gangster.
Do I have to spell it out? You know, like I said, I mean, you know, like I said, all these other people, you know, they play cute games and let them play dress up. You know, it's just like in the street. If you do want to play dress up and pretend he's Batman, that's cool. But you start perpetrating like you're doing what I'm doing, yeah, we're going to have a conversation. Common sense. Because you ain't going to mess with my lane of what I really do. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, people got to give me credit. I took everything. I come from everything negative. I come from everything hard, tough, and bad, and rough, rugged, and raw. And I took it and I put it into something positive, and it helps people. It helps the youth. It helps, you know. I mean, I got kids walking around, bro, with their families saying Batman and, you know, and waving and they happy. I mean, come on, bro. That stuff makes my day, man. I tell Christina and she's like, oh, that's cute. Like, I'm glad that it makes people happy. So I take my pain and my suffering and everything I've been through as a real street gangster, and I take that and I morph it into something that helps people. You got to give me credit, and if not, you're just not a good person.
I'm not giving you credit.
That's why people love me.
I'm a better
I think
person
they
than you.
understand. No, like that dude's probably been through hell and back. Because I have. Hell, you couldn't even imagine. And probably say, at least he's got enough heart that he still is positive and wants to help people. That's what people don't see. They don't see how hard my walk is. It takes heart to do what I do, bro. It takes heart
really
to hold on with what I've been going through physically this entire time.
Did anybody notice how much his voice cracks
getting up
lately?
Every day at all and doing anything and
he's
trying and saying I'm gonna give my all even though I can't breathe.
Twiggling his wage.
You don't have a clue what walking in my shoes is. You couldn't fathom for a millisecond what the hell I've been through and overcome. Keep my name out your mouth. You got that? I'm not the one. I'm not these other people.
What happens when you turn into a grown man?
All right. So like I said, y'all go ahead and, you know, pretend and tell yourself your delusion and pretend it's all sweet and all cute like a little sugary plum. I don't really care what you do because you're all nobodies. Okay? But when it comes to me, you say my name in the conversation, make sure you sprinkle some respect on it. You understand? Because you don't have a choice.
Sneed is a bitch.
That's who I am, and you know about me. I'm just being honest, bro, especially in the Valley, man. You can't be serious, bro. I done did too much in the Valley, man. Let's just quit the games and get real. I did too much. I got too many stripes in the street. I done stood up to too many fools. I've showed up and showed out. People know about me. So, yeah, like I said.
You ran from Tone Space when he came to visit you.
Extracurricular games because now people are spoiled and entitled and they're millennials and they don't know who the hell they're dealing with or talking to. We're not doing that. No, we're not. I'm 35 years old, bro. Come on, bro. I'm going to be 36 July 21st of this year. Man, I'm excited. I'm excited about it because the way I'm seeing it, I'm like, man, if I get to 40, I'm going to be the strongest.
You remember how depressed he was on his birthday?
I remember when he argued with the people at Chuck E. Cheese about his free birthday burger.
Oh,
and
shit.
They didn't give it to him on that day, and he actually went back the next day and got the burger. The manager just gave it to him to just shut him the hell up and get him out of there. And he was just so happy. And he's like, yeah, you see, I'm a boss. I got my burger. They tell me I can't get my birthday burger, but I said that was my birthday, and they didn't give me my burger.
Did he not have no ID? Who the fuck eats burgers at Chuck E. Cheese anyway?
I don't know.
What grown man goes to Chuck E. Cheese without kids?
Yeah, without kids. Well, they usually drive a blacked out panel van.
That is fucking creepy. All the more reason why
I have seen Megan's Vic and they were blacked out.
I'm not afraid to say it. Everybody's afraid
Sheriff,
to say it. Fucking
Sheriff,
Joey is
I will kill you with murder.
He has
I know.
He had an underage girl in the car. Ashley said it herself. Ashley ain't gonna lie about it. He had an underage runaway girl. Hold on. But he was also saying that it was his girlfriend. Who the fuck does that? Tell me. Tell me it's not pedo. That is pedo 100 way, all the way. What do you think, babe? Yeah? She shook her head yes. Because she's drinking. What do you think? Is that pedo or what?
Yes.
100%?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, you don't underage runaway in an Uber with you. Where were they going?
Right.
God, I just want to punch this guy.
I'm already the strongest man in the world. I'm gonna be even stronger.
What were you gonna say, Negasonic? Sorry for cutting you off.
Oh, I was just telling Sheriff I'm going to murder him. I'm going to play his skin.
Are you gonna wear it?
I might.
We can turn that into a ritual if you'd like. Just letting you know.
I take care of my skin, so it's okay.
Just keep putting lotion on it, Sheriff.
He puts the lotion on his skin.
It's
Keep
the
putting the lotion
largest
on, okay?
organ in your entire body, so you have to take care of it.
Well,
Was he a
please
great big
just
fat
keep putting the
person?
lotion on. Negasonic might need to use it.
Any time that goes by, I just plan to get stronger. I
might.
really do, because that's all I know how to do. So, I mean,
Like I said.
God willing, you know what I mean? I'll just get stronger and
Quit
keep
trying to
going,
trick
pressing,
Sheriff.
you know what I mean? Like I said, it is what it is, man. But yeah, like I said, I just love life, and I'm just glad that I'm able to be positive. I'm happy that I have Christina, you know, at least to talk to me online for now. And I'm just happy that she's walked into my life and she's going to be with me. I can't wait, man. It's everything we both deserve and everything I've deserved for eternity.
never gonna
my
happen,
entire existence
Joey.
Before I even existed, I deserve Christina. You understand? So I just can't wait to be with her. I don't even care about.
You'll never be side by side with Christina.
Not have to struggle anymore, and I want that for her and for us. You feel me? But other than that, like I said, I couldn't be in a major city right now, man. There's too much going on in the world. You know what I mean? I just couldn't because I'm human. You know, I mean, I could maybe do it, but for what? You know, that's the thing, man. You could be, you know, the toughest thug, gangster, whatever, but in the streets, you're at the mercy of the world, man. You still have to watch your actions. That's what people don't understand. So if I go to a major city, I have to sit there and I have to still like, I mean, regardless, I have to put up with stuff, you know, whether I want to or not.
I'm just creating more.
It's just not. You know what I mean? And I'm not
dying
saying I
over
have.
here.
I'm just saying, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? And those major cities, man, they're just doing it to each other now. I mean, it's just crabs in a bucket mentality. That's why you have to figure out how to run a business that doesn't have to do with anybody. That's why I love doing this. That's what people don't get. Like, don't worry about me, bro. I make my little money here. I do what I do, and all y'all have the ability to donate. The Cash App's in the bottom left-hand corner. What's to stop you? Go make some money, work your job, go get a JOB, son, and donate.
Because we don't like
I mean,
you.
I'm going to do what I do regardless because it doesn't take much out of me. I just talk.
Donate.
And I do my videos. Right? I mean, it takes a lot. It's hard work. None of you could do what I do, obviously, but I'm just
It really
saying,
is.
I just set the world record for 310 pull-ups.
You're getting
Like I said,
interference.
any pull-ups, no problem. Inertia pull-ups, no problem. But either way, I did them, and it's 310 of them. I mean, that's a world record. So, I mean, you can see my body is just ridiculous. I'm in amazing shape. I mean, that's what I try to focus on, man. I'm trying to get ready for, like I said, I just call it for New York, you know, because I know Christina and I will be going to New York at some point. And like I said, I'll probably play some street ball out there.
Right?
Well, not probably, I'm going to, especially at Rucker Park where Jim Jones, you know, got owned.
That's Lizzo, isn't it?
He's a coward.
I'll take this one.
All y'all the same, man. But like I said, I'll go to Rucker Park. But like I said, I'm going to be the Batman out there. And I really think that's what the new Batman movie was about. I think they knew what was going to happen. I think it's about the future with me. I honestly do. I think the suit that me and Christina make might end up looking like that. You know, I mean, it just makes sense, you know, and then, like I said, I mean, you can see that they all end up, the departments end up all knowing who he is, you know, and then they end up liking him and helping him and working with him. I mean, that's something you need in New York, bro. There's too much going on.
Why didn't you start at the bottom?
I can't talk about it on here because there's rules, but some crazy stuff happened. Kind of crazy.
Good point.
You know, I think the guy is okay, you know, which I'm happy about. I'm glad he's all right. But
because if I want to draw more down,
a
it's
lot of
wet
stuff going on.
paint down on my floor.
That's what you need. So like I said, there won't be any warning. It'll just be Batman will just show up in New York and these different cities and states, probably make the news and the headlines because there's so much going on. And then the news is always paying attention. So they're going to do these stories. And then when Batman just shows up and helps, you know, and shuts everything down the right way, people are going to be like, yeah, there was a real Batman. And that's what's going to happen in New York, I think. You know
it's not going to happen. You're going to get
word of mouth is going to travel real fast in the news, and then you're going to see me on the news probably at some point, and people are going to be like, "Wow, there's a real, actual, active Batman now," you know. And I could change the whole city of New York by myself. And you know,
no, you can't, Joey.
You know, I'm not there to make anyone look any type of way, but it's going to prove that
I'll be right back.
Those departments don't do their jobs. You see what I'm saying? Because if they really did their job, which is to protect and serve and protect the public and help us, the people, and defend us, they're supposed to get in the mix, man. That's their job. I'm just being honest, but they don't. They wait till after everything happens, and then they just come file a report. It's never to help you. If anything, it's designed to make things harder for you and create stress and have you go into court. That's why I never deal with them and never will. They're not my friend. None of them. You feel me? They sold out. They sold their soul, and they're a Mason. Straight up. Yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, no, that's the enemy. They've never done anything to help me. I've never seen them do anything to help anybody. Okay? Feel me? Now, like I said, I can be respectful, but that's it.
Market sheriff.
I mean? Like, we know what it is in this country, man. Like I said, all those departments, they're all corrupt, man. And like I said, they just got exposed for what they really do. You know what I mean?
Another
so
one, Sheriff.
I don't really care about them because they, they have nothing to do with what I do or me at this point, and never really will. But like I said, in New York, it might be different. I don't know. Maybe they're going to want to recruit Batman to help them and stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm against that. I mean, I'm all for that. I'm all about unity, man. If it's good unity, as long as it's helping, but I'm always be the people's champion, trying to help and support the people. You know what I mean? The good people. So it's about protecting the public and protecting people and helping people. I don't work for nobody and never will, and I don't take orders. That's for sure. Feel me? So there's a reason why I do what I do, and I'm real as hell to do it. Why don't you just give me the credit? And see, for me to have to ask that just
because you deserve no credit. You're a bitch.
I just don't understand y'all, especially on the internet, because y'all can't be real about nothing. That's why I don't talk to y'all no more. There ain't nothing for us to talk about, man. Y'all fake and I'm real. It's just that simple. It's what it's been since day one. I mean, you want to be envious of me and all the money I've made and spend and how good I look and what I do? No problem. Go ahead. I won every way but sundown. That's all these red triangles and everybody proved. So that's all I really got to say at this point. Like I said, stay up. Much love to everybody. Nothing but
another one, Sheriff Market.
Happiness and good wishes for everyone, truthfully. And that's about it, man. But stand up to these evil people, man. You know what I mean? Don't put up with a lick of what they got to dish out, man.
Joey, you're the evil
that,
person.
They don't deserve anything. Straight up. You know what I mean? You get what you put out in the universe. You get it back. I don't care who you are. Karma is real. And that's what all these people learn in the hard way. So let them learn. Feel me? Let them learn their lesson. All of them. You feel me? Other than that, like I said, I'm glad I'm not in some major city in the U.S. right now. That's all I gotta say. There's too much going on, and like I said, you're gonna continue to see just a bunch of bad stuff.
Another one.
And it's just common sense, man. It's common sense what's gonna go down. It's common sense what everybody's on. It's common sense, you know what I mean? How people operate. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing out of the loop. It ain't nothing out of the picture. It ain't nothing out of the normal, man. It's just this is what it is. You know what I mean? So me, I just speak publicly. I do the best I can. I do great being Batman. I just do a lot, man. And it is what it is. Like I said, the Batman thing I may be putting on hold too for a while. I just got to see how I feel and what I'm doing, man. Like I said, I need more resources.
Another
man. I need
one.
a budget, and I want to do it somewhere where it really, really matters. Here, it's pointless at this point. And I don't know what people are talking about because the streets are super safe. They are. They're super safe now because of Batman. So please stop lying on social media.
No,
man.
they're
people
not.
Will never just let it go, man. The streets are super safe. From what I see, I don't know from my point of view. Whenever I'm around, they are. I don't know about how y'all do things, but I don't know what they're talking about, bro. There's no problems, at all. Everything is a-okay. But yeah, other than that, like I said, you people that it is what it is, man.
Sheriff.
It just is what it is. When people are doing what they're doing, it's not a game. It's not a joke. That's all. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Take it to court, and we'll continue to win. You know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, I'm glad I'm not in a major city, man.
Another one, Sheriff.
You're downright crazy. Real talk. They just run their mouth too much. You're not crazy. That's why you do it, and it's just irritating because. Some of us you got to understand are full-fledged actual gangsters. Like my ancestors, bro, were like the outlaws in the Wild Wild West. So I'm just saying the way I'm built to be very reactionary and responsive, meaning that the minute that you cross that line, you get what I'm saying? It just turns on a inner mechanism in my mind and my body that I think comes from my ancestors. And this is what people don't understand is this is a real thing. So it's I don't want to be around you millennials, especially in major cities, because I have to turn off that mechanism inside me, and it's hard for me to do. You understand? Because I've cultivated it for a reason. It's for my survival. It needs to be there. And I cannot deal with you millennials because you will say something that's not respectful in front of me, not knowing who I am or how I get down and how I am and what I do and how I don't tolerate anything like that. And I don't want you to make that mistake. Straight up. I don't want to be put in that position. So I try to avoid it. Which is
like I said,
really
man,
he
right? Painted his walls earlier. He can't keep painting his walls. They're going to be 5 feet thick.
Why should I have to? Because either way, I demand my respect. It's the way you should be. But
I'm not looking at the chat right now.
There's so many of you millennials and you people who just seem aloof and don't understand reality, and because of what stage we are in the game. Either way, I have to let people do their thing, and I just keep my cool and my calm, and I just respond with a smart response, and that's it. There's a way to handle everything, and I handle it the right way. But
walls have been painted.
I'm not in a major city because I'll end up forgetting, or I'll have a bad day, or you know what I mean, or I'll just choose one day not to care, and I don't want to go through that. I just don't. You feel me? So, like I said, it is what it is. But
Market.
I don't know, man. Like I said, things are going pretty well for me, man. Things are looking up. I'm doing pretty well. So it is what it is. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, man. Christina, I love you more than life. I love you.
Christina doesn't exist. Sorry, Joey. Well, you're not Batman. You're not a badass.
Love story of all time, right there.
You're not a gangster. Oh, okay. Like I said, man said you should paint all the walls in your every wall in your house should have a hash mark.
Well, we talked about that last night, Mega.
Yeah.
that I was willing to sacrifice another wall, but now that I have this invention here.
All right, so tomorrow your mission is to go get a roll of white paper and some red Sharpies. And that's your job, Sheriff.
Yeah, I think the Sharpies would be better. The paint's getting old already. I'm over it.
Hells yeah.
You can only fuck up your own shit so much.
Look at Joey and his scooter.
Fuck yeah.
And you know what, Sheriff? Instead of putting the traditional hash marks, I think you get a red Sharpies, and for each time he says, like I said, you put a little red triangle.
All right, I'm back. We got to take the count now.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, Sheriff, do the
hold
count.
Hold on. We can go from the bottom. It's all right.
Hold on. All right. 2. So put that off to the side.
Okay, so we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Is this 45? 50.
Everything above is marked 5.
55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20. Now I got to scroll up on. That's good. That's good. What was that on? 120? 120?
Yeah.
125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185. Is that it?
I think it'd be quicker if Sheriff just counted it, just because he's right there. So just point at each one and count them off to us, Sheriff.
Double check, Sheriff.
You guys can take care of that shit. I did it.
Double check my work, please.
My God, Sheriff. All right, Sheriff, bring the thing closer. God damn it.
All right.
So,
it will be available on sale on eBay for $39.95.
all right, scroll down, Sheriff. Oh, God, now I lost count.
You gonna recount or some shit?
You're just, I can't really. Just count them for us, Sheriff. That's part of your job. Look at all the paint on his arms.
How'd you get it all over your arms, dude?
Are you have you not seen what has been happening?
You see how much work he's been putting in, babe? How dare you?
Yes, like I said, he has to color the triangles. And Sheriff, but better yet, Sheriff, better yet, go tomorrow, go to Michael's Arts and Crafts. You can get the big white roll of paper there, and then you can get a red triangle stamp, and then just get some ink and stamp each time he says, like I said, with the red triangle.
Oh, fuck.
That's actually a great idea. That is a great idea.
I know.
It'll make your job way easier, Sheriff.
It actually is. But you know what?
I think you did a good job. I'm just gonna say 185. I counted out 185. I don't know about you guys.
Well, it's been kind of hard to count considering he keeps moving everything.
Oh,
it's all over now. It's all over now.
No,
don't destroy the
Sheriff.
scroll.
Over now.
We gotta save that. That's worth
You're
money.
fired.
That's a piece of fucking history, dude. What are you doing? Oh, is that for next stream?
That's until tomorrow.
Okay.
No, tomorrow you're going to go get the white roll at Michael's, like I said, and you're going to get a red stamp of a triangle and some red ink pads, and then you're
You
set.
want to stream early tomorrow?
How early?
Not
Pretty
too
early.
early, dude.
Like 9:30
a.m.?
Yeah.
No.
I ain't even going to be awake.
We'll try. If you can't make it, Negasonic, that's fine. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try to do an earlier stream tomorrow. But man, that's 185. Like I said, dude.
That's the record. That's the new world record.
What was it last time on your wall? It was 140 something, right?
Nega, what was it? 115? And then minus one?
114.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I thought it was only 40. Maybe I'm confused.
we actually counted it last night.
Okay. And then at Negasonic's request, I am pulling up the
There we go.
here, hold on, stop screen.
There's our shrine.
Present.
The Sarton shrine.
I got your permission to show the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show the Vic first.
So this is the Crown Vic that Negasonic wrecked recently.
Mhm. Last Saturday is exactly a week.
Thank God he survived.
That did its job. It saved my ass, man.
Yeah, it did. Look at that front end.
All you need is a new Johnson rod. You'll be all right.
You didn't get no whiplash from that?
Nope. I was perfectly fine in that. Nothing. I didn't just it was amazing. The airbags didn't even go off.
Wow.
I think it's funny that the California Road Service just left the whole front end and the side there of the road to be taken back by the earth to be reclaimed. That's fucked up. That's a California though for you, right?
Thank you, Downrange. Yeah, my buddy, his wife works at an auto body shop, and he's like, "Well, if you want, we can get it worked on and shit." And I'm just like, we'll see.
Fuck no, that's too much work. It's gonna cost too much.
And then that's my new ride I just got.
Good work. Yeah, I know you love your Crown Vics, dude, but it did its job. It saved your life, and you had to move forward, right?
Yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna cannibalize all the parts from the Vic from the engine that I can. Like I'm putting the air intake and everything on. I'm probably not gonna put the cowl on because that was an actual functioning cowl. There was the auto body shop. What they did is they cut a square in the hood, and then they pulled the metal upwards and then put Bondo around it. So when the rain came, it would go around it and not get in the engine.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, I would love to get a Mercury or Marauder. Holy shit! But those things, even used, start at like 10 grand, man. But those are fucking wicked cars. The Mercury Marauders are the shit.
Oh, I had a new project I was working on. Another rough draft. You guys want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay.
God damn it.
All right. This is going to be a parody of another song. And,
I need to go to Sharpies because I'm not going to spend my days fucking covered in goddamn paint.
No, we agreed. Red triangle stamp.
And
an ink pad. 2 ink pads, red.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely gonna need 2 or more.
This is just so ridiculous.
She says
and money's no object, Sheriff. I don't care how much you spend.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, money's no object. It's all on your dollar. You understand?
And that sounds pretty sick, downrange. I was looking at a black one, and they wanted, like I said, they wanted 10 grand for that, but it had way too many miles on it, and the interior was kind of shot. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not giving you 10 grand for that shit.
Sorry for not catching up on the chat. My bad, guys. Sarton supports the selling of the sacred scrolls on eBay.
Well, he did until Sheriff wrecked it.
Sheriff, go fucking pull that out of the garbage.
You were supposed to mail that to Connie.
Yeah, we're auctioning it off for $50. Sheriff, I'll give you 5 of it. Negasonic, you get 25.
Nice.
I'll take the 20 off the top. I'll give you.
Because I had to do most of the work yelling at Sheriff all the time.
That's right. See, I'm a good boss. I recognize these things. I take care of stuff, you know. Make sure everybody's happy. A bingo paint dauber would work too. Very true, Blue.
That sounds sick, downrange.
Jesus,
get an auto pen to do it. Fuck yeah, there you go. That would work. I like the cowl hood.
Yeah, talking about my Vic.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, like, what do you mean? I fixed worse. Nice downrange. The Marauder tribute would be pretty cool. 15,000 for some, like I said, scrolls. Yeah, that might work. Also, Negasonic, you might want to look into the auction houses. The police auctions might have a Vic for you.
Oh yeah, I could find a Vic. That's not a problem. It's just I needed a car like right away, and my mechanic had this one, and he's letting me make it payments on it. So I was like, fuck yeah. So I mean, I took it with no money down. The only thing I really had to put down was when I got it, went to go get it registered. There was $663 in back taxes because this car sat in a driveway for a couple of years because the old lady who had it died. So it was terrible. So car's mine now.
Is it a Crown Vic downrange? 78,000 miles on a Vic?
No, that's a Marauder. A Marauder is a souped up Vic. I mean, they're all basically the same cars. They're all part of the Panther platform, is what it's called. But a lot of the parts are.
Range is talking about. Oh, Range is in Australia, isn't he? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Nice. I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty cool.
P71 is the old police cars. That's what mine was.
Sheriff's still possessed. Look at him. Look what Sheriff's doing. He's fucking still possessed. Sheriff, move your arm. Move your arm. Hold that.
Yeah, I bet you want that Marauder downrange.
Dude, look at
I want one too.
Look at this shit, dude. What the fuck happened? So, my girl's gonna be printing up a, like I said, shirt for me. It's gonna be fucking amazing. Did you guys see the print in the Discord? Negasonic?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'm also getting a Sarton shirt. I just got to go find some more shirts for it. If anyone's interested, I guess we could probably. What do you think? You think we could print some up and sell them? If anyone's interested, we could probably print you up a shirt and send it to you.
Can you make one of Bandit here?
She can
whipping Sheriff while he marks on a piece of paper.
She can make a lot of stuff. We just need to you just need to put it into that one format. What did you call it? Is it PNG?
PNG.
Yeah, so if you put it into PNG, send it to me. You could put the lettering on it as well the way you want it. Send the whole PNG to me via Discord, and then we can try to print it up from there. You will be paying for the price of the shirt, the price of the shipping, and then probably what, 15, 20 bucks for the work? What do you think? So it'd probably be like a $25 to $28 altogether if you're in America. I don't know how much shirts cost out there in other countries, you know what I mean? So American money, you're looking at probably 28 bucks, something like that. And I know that's a bit to ask, but we don't have like a production factory type thing. She uses a machine called a Cricut, and
iron them on myself.
Yeah, she takes care of it all herself. If you want to see some of the work, look on my community posts. I have some shirts that she made for my Troll Team 6. They're pretty cool, and I love them personally. But you're going to need to get your size as well and all that good shit. And you can trust me with your Addy. I'm not going to divulge anybody's personal information. I don't do that. But if you guys are interested, hit me up. If not, it's fine. But I am getting a shirt for myself. That's for damn sure. And I'm pretty sure Negasonic's going to want the Bandit shirt. So
I'm going to design one. I want one. Sheriff, so you need to get a character with an avatar so that way we can show Bandit like whipping you while you mark on a wall.
You know who I was thinking for Sheriff's avatar? You know the from the Dukes of Hazzard. What was his name? Boss Hog or
Boss
the guy
Hog?
with the guy with the hat. The cop.
I think it was more of a Cletus.
Wearing the white?
Cletus?
Yeah, Cletus, the
Ah,
sheriff.
not Cletus.
No, because Cletus was the sheriff of the town. Boss Hog was like the main guy, but
Boss
Cletus
Hog
was the sheriff. No, Cletus was.
Oh, Cletus, yes.
You need to just pick one, Sheriff. Pick one.
Yeah, pick one that you like, Sheriff, and because we can't use your face.
Mm-hmm. I was when I started with my channel, I came up with my what you call it a moniker, right? I came up with mine just a bandana, sunglasses, and a hat. You know, I just thought that was kind of cool. It's like, all right, yeah.
But I have.
Now I got myself with Joe Biden over here. Look at that. I'm getting sniffed. Sniff.
That's erotic.
I got sniffed without my consent on my troll hole. I was violated. Is that down? I got fucking violated and sniffed.
Were you getting your fucking oil checked at the same time?
Yeah, Biden checked my oil, sniffed me real good. It was it was a wild time. I'm still going to therapy over it. All right, you guys want to mute for a second because I'm going to play this real quick. And keep in mind, this is a rough draft, and I only have the first hook put down so far, and none of it is adjusted yet. I just figured I'd play it for you guys, though. Here we go. All I got so far. I need to do some adjusting on it. Pretty good. All right, boy.
That sounds like an #1 hit in the making.
I hang with kitchen witches while Joey shits his britches. Sticky is the chillest, and I am the realest.
And we
That's how the
don't
hook
deal with
goes.
snitches.
I still have writing to do. It's like I said, it's a rough draft. On the
Mark it
journey.
down.
Whatever you say, like I said, more than I do.
I've
heard
never
it
said
100.
like I said in my life.
I've heard it like 200 times tonight. So what do you expect? What do you expect?
Oh, so like
Your
I said,
fucking fault. It's your fault
Is
for
there a
starting this
world
counting
record
everything.
for somebody that's painted?
Is there a record for someone painting?
Like I said, Marks.
You definitely broke that record. I don't think
What is
anyone
the
in the
world
world's
record
had
now?
to do that. I don't think anyone in the world's had to do that.
Now, Sheriff, are you going to be able to go tomorrow and pick up the triangle stamp and the ink and the paper? Because we're still waiting on that special Tyree AI project, you know.
Hopefully this is the good one. Hold on. I wish I could check and see. Okay, let me play this for you guys. This was for my old IRL cow Marty, and I might change it around. Not to be confused with MBM.
Yeah.
Her name was Marlene. Her name was Marlene, but she insists that to be called Marty. So anyways, I used to troll the shit out of this bitch. I got some old videos and some old songs on my profile if you want to go check my channel out. In the early days of TT6, I was trolling the shit out of this chick. So this one's pretty good. Hopefully this is the good copy, though, not the bad one. Hold on. Let's see here.
Recording Marty while she's threatening.
Hold on one moment. Got to rewind it. This is also lower quality. Playing for streamers.
Now and then I think of all the time we spent together. Recording Marty while she's threatening my life. I told myself she was the cow for me. Felt so lonely in the misery. That's a troll that I'll remember now and forever. You can get addicted to a certain kind of trolling. Resignation is the end, there's always revenge. Told myself this shit does not make sense. In the end I thought that we'd be friends. Guess I was wrong, but now I'm gonna fuck you over. Didn't have to cut me off. I think I liked it better when I was just straight trolling. But I don't even need it though. Marty's just somebody that I used to troll. Didn't have to stoop so low. I liked it better when I had you screaming and crying. Now I don't even need it though. Marty's just somebody that I used to troll. 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 Marty's just somebody that I used to troll. Somebody. Now and then I think of all the times I trolled her over. Trolling Marty, man, it's always something that I've done. I don't wanna live that way. Think of all that Marty said. I thought that I could let her go, but I'm thinking about somebody that I used to troll. She didn't have to cut me off. Think I liked it better when I was just straight trolling. I don't even need your love. Treat me like a stalker and it feels so rough. Didn't have to stoop so low. You took your shit, you moved to South Dakota, you hide it. I don't even need it though. Marty's just somebody that I used to troll. Somebody
You hear me, you
Greatest voicemail ever.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she was mad that night.
Fuck.
She was mad that night. Oh my God, I got her
Good.
good that night.
And you did your job.
Oh, I sure did. Marty, I miss you. Marlene.
I gotta say, Sheriff is actually pretty damn good with that brush, though. I mean, that's pretty good
He is
brushmanship.
getting better. What is this? You feel me, dog? Are you trying to count those to make your job easier?
That doesn't happen. It's like I said, man.
Like I said,
and
you're counting those.
Sheriff, pick up a roll of white paper tomorrow and the little triangle stamp and some red ink, and you're set.
We're gonna need
one of them bingo
4D lists, like a Tesseract list.
I hope you guys enjoyed that song. I put a lot into that one. I really
That was a good one.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I put a lot of work into that one. And I'm planning on changing it up. I think I'm just going to, instead of Marty's somebody I used to troll, I think I'm just going to say, now you're just somebody that I used to troll. That way it could be applied to other people, other cows. You know what I mean? But God, I miss her. She was so fucking great.
And what happened with her? Where is she at?
It's a long story, but let's just say I think we took it a little too far. She bailed the fuck out and she went to another state and went into hiding and threatened to have the FBI after me, and she kept telling me I was under surveillance, all this other shit.
They all say that.
Yeah, I got a lot of recordings of her still. I'd have to dig into them and edit them and shit. I've got some recordings on the YouTube channel, though. If you look back, look for, I think I have a playlist called Call of Marty, like kind of like Call of Duty. It says Call of Marty Crack Ops 2.
Nice.
Is a playlist of voice calls and just trolling with Marty. We had fun. Cheshire was even part of it, so Cheshire was involved. I had that song Big Girl. I did a song called Big Girl, where she's talking about her big girl pants. That was a pretty good song. If you want to go back on the channel, guys, and go check it out, that'd be cool. But I think we're gonna fucking call it from here, guys.
I was gonna ask if you wanted to do a quick little show them Kay shot him.
You know what? I kind of do. Yeah, why not? We'll give it another. What do you think, babe? Huh? 20 minutes? You look tired. Hold on. Yeah, why not?
I mean, because we said we were going to start focusing on showing other cows off, so
you're totally right. God,
we keep procrastinating on it. And
was live the other day with a bandana on his head with his little freaking biker mustache. He looked like a gay Mr. Slave.
Yeah, he's playing Fortnite now.
Oh God, yeah.
Wow, I haven't watched.
Yeah,
he's trimming up.
His last few streams have been Fortnite streams, and it's creepy for a band at that age to be doing that.
Right.
I got another guy to check out sometime on another show called Chico Joker.
Chico. Is it
he is a wigger as well.
Joker? Oh no, never mind.
No, not the Santa Cruz Joker.
Yeah, I got into contact with Santa Cruz Joker.
God, I hate that guy so much.
Yeah, I hit him up and I was like, "Yo, this guy, Sneed really thinks he's got one up on you. He keeps talking shit about you."
What'd he say?
I can't remember. I have to go back and look for the comment, but he replied. Something.
I'm in Santa Cruz right now.
Dude, you got to go fucking pick him up for a stream.
Oh, fuck that. I wouldn't let him in my car.
Let him hang out with you, nigga. Sonic. He's the Joker. We could turn him.
Trying to get me a murder charge, dog?
It's all about the bit, dude. You got to commit to the bit.
We had fuck it, I'll say it. Yeah, we played Fortnite earlier tonight for the first time in
What?
Yeah, I mean it's different when you know, when you're not playing with little kids, though. I guess you mute your headset. I play what's it called? Apex Legends, Call of Duty. What's it? Modern 3. Is it 3? Yeah, it's Modern Warfare 3. And what's the other one? Sea of Thieves. I like to play that one. Sea of Thieves should be like the official troll game because it should be called Sea of Trolls. That game's fucking fun. If any of you guys want to play Sea of Thieves, hit me up. Let's go. I need a crew to man the pirate ship while we go around fucking shit up, blowing people's ships up. It's pretty cool. Now, I don't have an hour to dedicate to K Shot him, so let's see what kind of videos he's got here.
Yeah, just look. There's some of his older shit where he's not playing Fortnite. The one is like, there's one stream where he was just like standing in front of the mirror with his shirt off, and he's trying to flex, and all he kept saying, repeating every 5 seconds was, "Quit playing with me, quit playing with me," and it was just so fucking annoying. And it's like, how? I don't know.
A day in the life with K Shot him, Malibu.
K Shot him kicked me out of his Discord.
Did he?
Yeah, little bitch. I don't know. Some people just don't like to be insulted.
In the world, dog. Yo, look at me. Oh man, I don't need to pull my pants up at all. I got Fruity Loop pants, short boxers, dog. Yo, look at me. Now I can't stand it when people wear their fucking pants like that. I tell them, hey, pull your fucking pants up. You remember that, babe? I tell them straight out, pull your fucking pants up.
Do you know where sagging originated from?
Prison.
Yep, that meant you take it in the A.
That means I'll be your bitch because they get their pants down around. Yeah, that's where it came from. People, quit. It's not cool. It doesn't look fucking cool. It looks stupid.
It's stupid as fuck.
How you look at this shit? How do you have?
I can't see. I only see Sheriff autistically painting his walls.
Oh, thank you so much. I forgot to share the screen again because I'm a professional. Hold on.
I'm going to prison.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely going. But at least we're going together, right?
Exactly. Well,
Sheriff,
I'll get us out. Don't worry. No prison can hold Negasonic.
Sheriff, stop fucking up the original, like I said, board, dude. It's not cool.
He's got to repaint that shit anyway.
Okay, we're good now, right?
Yeah. Now we can all see K Shot him.
All right, here we go, guys. Look at this shit. This is what I'm talking about. Was that a couple weeks ago? We saw that dude sagging his pants, and I'm like, pull your fucking pants up. And he fucking did it real quick. And nobody wants to see your fucking ass, dude. Pull your pants up. You're getting interference next song. Look at this guy. And look at this shit. This is the weirdest shit, dude. Why do people wear these? They wear tight pants. You got fucking tight pants up. You probably don't even need a belt. You pull them up to your hips. But no, let's wear them down here. And you got a belt on. Like, do you know what a belt's for? Where was your dad? Did anyone raise you and teach you how to use a fucking belt? I'm getting tired of seeing this shit. It's so fucking stupid. Look at this guy. Look at that. Yeah. You're definitely going to catch some girls dressing like this. This fucking idiot. And he's got some kind of flag in his back pocket, trying to fly a flag. That ain't how you fly a flag, for one. And I don't know what the fuck this tag is. Look at this guy. I fucking hate this dude.
I don't even know if y'all know though, but I be shooting my own pictures. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
And he thinks he looks cool. That's the funny part.
Yeah. All them pictures you see on my page and shit, you know what I mean? They all come from K Shotta, man.
Oh my god.
Y'all get to see it first though. Y'all get to see how it works in action type shit, you know what I mean? That's why we're doing this shit right now, you know what I mean? Letting y'all into a day in the life with K Shotta, you know what I mean? This is just a little
Yeah, I was in his chat telling him that it looked like he had a dingling tattooed on his head. And he kind of recognized it for a second. I was like, show your dingling tattoo. Weren't you in there with me, Negasonic? Didn't we tag team that night? That night, I think we did. You were in one of those nights.
I don't think I was there for that one.
Okay, but you've been in there with me though, right? Who was that?
Don't know. Don't remember. That's a lot of bong rips ago, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
A little something that might happen, you know what I mean? Some shit that we might do. It's all about being consistent and showing people your life, you know what I mean? As a creator, an artist, you know what I mean? It's not just about music. Like, you got to give them every aspect if you really want them to grab what you're doing and understand what you got to offer.
You know what I mean?
So
we need to have sheriff count means for a K-Shot stream.
This is one of the things we do. You know what I mean? And you know people fuck with it. You know people like it.
On my show. You know what I mean? You count by Nolan Sands.
You know, it might not just be one or two photos. You know, you gotta make sure that them bitches hitting. Ooh.
Finna pay for my syrup on my soul. Put me in the zone of clothes. Nigga, the trophies eat first. See them suckers outside. Hit my Dougie, do my jerk. Yeah, we been getting chilly.
Ooh, that bitch hitting.
That bitch hitting. Call me boss of the block, Mr. King of the curse. Put the drink on
God, I hate him.
There's a couple of them little poses.
Couple little poses.
Oh, that bit hard right there. Ooh, that bitch hit.
That bitch hit.
It'd be funny if his mom opened the door and started yelling at him.
Oh yeah. Neighbors over there.
Kevin, get back in the house.
What's this little freak doing?
He's taking pictures, dog, for his page because he thinks he's hot.
Oh yeah, Malibu's most wanted in real life, right?
Dude,
here.
we need to do a Wigger stream and show K-Shot him, Tyree, Chico Joker, Brett Loven, and I know there's a couple other. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of cows in my server, so we should start utilizing them.
An old school Wigger off, like Miss America pageant.
Yeah. And then what? At the end of the show, we have a vote for who's the most wig-tastic.
I think I'm going to vote for K-Shot. I don't even have to see the other guys. This guy's just fucking. It's insane. You know, not to take too much time here, but I grew up with hip hop. You know, I grew up around hip hoppers, a lot of African Americans, a lot of Mexicans, and a lot of people that were into music. And my girl knows this. Not once did I sit there and pretend that I was somebody who I wasn't. In my music, you're not going to hear my music and think, oh, this guy's trying to be black. That's not what you're going to think. I'm using my voice and I'm making my music. And people respected that. I've never used the N-bomb in any of my music, ever. And I just find it, I don't know, it's just so distasteful for somebody to sit there and pretend and infringe on another person's culture entirely. You know what I mean? It's weird for me to see this guy the way he is and to think he actually thinks he's got bars, but he don't. He fucking sucks. I've heard his music. It's terrible. Most of the music I play on this channel is just parody shit. I'm not taking it serious, but I have some serious shit.
Those are
it's under a different name.
It's your boy K-Shot, man. Make sure y'all hit me up for the interviews, vlogs, hood vlogs, photo shoots, promotion, marketing. You know what I mean? Banners, flyers, logos. You know, I do it all on this side. It's your boy K-Shot. I'm Shot 'em Gang Worldwide. A little trophy type shit. You know what I mean? You know, we had to go and get the. You know what I mean? You know, we had to go get the big boy. You know what I mean? Shouts out to all my people that, you know, fuck with me on live. K-Shot 'em in this motherfucker, man. I appreciate everybody holding it down. Shot 'em Gang style.
He looks like a fly.
Yeah.
Rubbing his hands together. Oh, yeah. That's a good point, babe.
All that shit, man. You already know we got new shit coming, new shit dropping, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned for all that shit. Because you know that shit coming, man. This year, we just got the recap on 2024. And, you know, we did stupid numbers, you know, over 10,000 subscribers. over 3.5 million views on YouTube and shit like that, man. So, yeah, man, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody out there that made that shit happen. You know what I mean? That's regular day in life. You know what I mean? Like, that's some shit that might happen. You know what I mean? You get it first right here. Fucking with K shot him. You know what I mean? It's opportunity.
You know what I mean?
Anybody that brings things to the table, it's considered an opportunity. You know what I mean? If it wasn't
like
there
I said,
before
man
you
says he
approach the
hates him more
situation,
than Joey already.
Oh, dude, yeah, he's. Make sure you
Hey,
get
go
over
to-
there. Like I said, man, go to hold on.
Sticky.
Yeah.
Go back in his channel and look for one of the ones where you actually see him without his glasses on and all that. Just you don't have to watch the whole stream. Just
Oh yeah, let's find it. Hold on.
Mm-mm.
Wait, what the fuck?
He looks like Mr.
I never understood you.
Are you fucking kidding me?
he looks like a gay biker.
For like how I could
Looks like one of the village people. What?
like go be broke, have nothing.
Look at this fucking guy. Are you serious?
He's missing a half an eyebrow.
Boy, K shot him and all that, man. Messes of the day. Not
K
any.
shot him.
Oh my
No, like I never.
And mind you, everybody, this guy lives with his mom.
He claims he doesn't know, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you say yes, I do.
With the cup.
Yes, I do.
I got my
He got his cup diddled.
with the name on it.
No, fuck.
Yeah,
got my custom printed
Top of the
motherfucker.
morning.
11-ounce motherfucker.
Quit slurping your coffee.
Yeah,
man.
so I was just going for my daily walk, my daily routine.
Routine.
I had seen some smoke
That's my routine.
on the other
Is that
neighborhood.
EE or EI?
So I decided to go for a daily walk, a daily routine. And I,
Does he have a car?
just by the
Negasonic? I've never seen a
motherfuckers.
car.
You ever met a part-time ass
Yeah, I don't think he
motherfucker
has one.
before? Motherfucker, hey, listen here, babe. If you
His
do something,
mustache
just because you
fucking
see me
weird.
do it, I'm looking at you like a goofy. There's followers in this world,
Look at you
and
like
then there's
goofy.
leaders. You know what I mean? I'm gonna always lead.
I'm back to the bag. Hey, I
The
can't call
fuck?
that bitch back because I'm chasing all this cash.
What
I ain't
the
never had my dad, nigga. Hey, I ain't
I
never
think
had
that's one
my
of the
dad,
guys
nigga.
he interviews or promotes.
That fucked me up, though. That fucked me up in the head as a man. Damn, now I gotta really get that 2 bands. Hey, yeah, I gotta get that 2 bands. Hey.
Hey,
What the fuck?
Bruh, have you seen
what do you
some
think?
of this
Like I
fucking
said, man.
fashion?
What do you think? Like I said, man, I'll come check the chat in a second. Sorry. What do you think so far?
Out in New York? Bro, I would never be able to live in no motherfucking New York. Motherfuckers be looking like drag queen, super.
Take your. There we go. Right there.
Hey,
Right there on that
fool.
right side. I think it was. Yeah. Oh fuck.
What's up, Don? Ain't fool you. Give me a ride to the hood, Don?
You get new tattoos recently?
Yeah, he gets new tattoos like every week, dude.
Hey, fool.
He had a
What's
tattoo
up?
on his head that looked like a dick,
Yeah.
and I was making fun of him for it. I wonder if he went over it. I can't find it anymore.
God, he's just pathetic.
He paid attention to my comment too. He was talking shit. He got all upset. He kind of handles his trolls though. I mean, I'll give him that much, right?
I haven't seen that. Every time that I went in there, he blocks people. Everybody makes fun of him in his chat, and
Bro,
he'll just
I haven't gotten blocked by him yet.
Oh, he blocked me. He blocked me for saying that you should. And I wasn't even insulting to him. I said, dude, you should interview Sneed. He's a real rapper, and he fucking blocked my shit. I couldn't comment after that.
Wow. I've been hitting him with Sneed says he can whoop your ass.
Look for one of his other videos, like I said, one of his live streams, and just show a minute or two of it where he's just talking to the camera. Let him get a real essence of the fool.
YouTube, K shot him.
Hold on, how do I go back? Hold on.
Like I said, man, I think I'm going to have another beer. That's what I think.
I don't blame you there. between Joey and this guy, I mean, you got your fucking.
You're gonna have to scroll back because his last is. Yeah. There you go, like that one right there.
Oh, here you go, shaving. Oh,
yeah.
fuck. Look at this fucking guy. You know what I mean? Shave my body, you know what I mean? I just wish I was black. I'm gonna dye my skin tomorrow. You know what I mean? I got top Roman underwear on. You know what I mean? Top ramen, dog. Look. Oh, get that under.
I wonder if he shaves his armpits too. Looks like it.
Open, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean,
you gotta hit that shit with the hot water. You feel me?
You feel me?
Oh, mate.
No, you're supposed to use hot lather and cold water. Idiot. Blue says more like K Jankum. Yes, this is it. Internet Jankum. That'd be a good name for a show.
Get him gone, like stay out of here.
Pumpkin.
Hey, call me the magic man. Yeah, I do magician shit. Yeah, you know I'm the magic man.
Oh my god. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god.
How did you get a towel in that position?
Why?
He looks like he's
Why
ready
would
to go.
you do that?
Allah Akbar.
Remember that part? You ever seen the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger when they had him wrap the wet towel around his head and pull that thing out of his
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm throwing up my signs. This is fucking car.
I'm sorry, but if you throw up gang signs, you look so retarded.
Nah,
Nobody looks
man.
cool throwing their hands up like that.
It's your
It's just
boy K
gay.
shot him in this bitch. Nah, I mean,
It's a hard enough life.
It's my
It's
hat
like,
right here. You
I
feel
throw
me?
up gang signs, you know what I mean?
I do this. You know what I mean?
Where's Rio when you need him? Rio, hit me up when you see if you see this.
No, Blue. He
Rio
doesn't
James,
leave the
hit
house.
me up. Hit me up.
K
and let
shot
me
him
know.
stays in his mom's house all day, Blue.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere looking like that and acting that way. He's gonna get knocked the fuck out real quick. Throwing up gang signs that you don't belong to. I don't know those gang signs, but you know, if anybody sees this and you know who thinks he's affiliated with, I'd like your
More like
input.
More like gay signs.
Yeah.
it's like the gang scene from Austin Powers. It's a hard enough.
Oh yeah. He kind of does look a little
With
bit.
what's
like,
his name? What's the little
Mini-Me.
fucker? That,
Mini-Me.
Mini-Me?
Yeah.
Vern Troyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He gone.
So.
He gone shit
That's
the
my
bed.
customized, you feel me?
You feel me?
Customized woo-wop right there, you feel me?
You feel me?
That's how we do it out there in Saudi Arabia, you feel me?
You feel
This
me?
is the stylish way to do it though, you know what I mean? 2 fingers and all that. Real
Fuck yeah,
real
sand coming at you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's
Oh, want to punch him?
I guarantee this guy did not grow up with a father. Dad went to get the milk and never came back. It's a sad, sad story.
His
But I
mother's a whore.
guarantee, yeah, and his mom probably just does not give a fuck. She might have some money and she's never there. It's kind of like a Joey situation here.
That's why he wears a towel around his ears, because he didn't want to hear the screaming and the
The grapes.
The grapes in the house.
Yeah, this guy here definitely did not grow up with a dad. And if he does have a dad, the dad was not around, because I'll tell you what, if my son ever acted anything like this guy, he'd be fucking gone. He'd be gone. And he knows it. My girl's falling asleep.
Right off the.
We're gonna end it, guys.
All right,
This
sounds
is
good.
This is K Shot him. Make sure you go over there and troll him hard. I'd appreciate that. I'll probably see you over there. I'm not gonna join in and troll when he's. Don't go in there if he's playing Fortnite. He's not gonna pay attention. Try to catch him when he's doing something like this, and he will pay attention. He'll start looking at the chat. I like to buddy troll him on that stupid vest he wears, Negasonic. You know, that big fluffy vest?
Yeah.
I troll him on that a lot. I'm like, yo, that vest looks so great, man. That's so cool. Where can I get one of those? You know, and I'll fuck with him a little bit at first. Then I'll hit him with a little bit of troll shit. And then the troll shit will slide because I'll hit him with another little fake compliment. Like I was telling him to show off his tattoos. Like, show us those tattoos, man. Those tattoos look cool. And then
Blue had a question.
Oh, sorry.
He
Then,
said,
2
who would
minutes
win in a
later-
fight? K shot him or Joey?
Probably shot him.
Yeah, I think shot him would take Joey, actually.
That's just my opinion. I mean,
Later downrange.
From what I heard,
Late,
thank you for being here at Downrange. I appreciate you.
Yeah, fuck
From
yeah.
what I heard about, just when I heard that with Ashes, when she said that Joey got punched, screamed like a woman, and fucking ran. I don't know. I've never had somebody hit me and I ran away from them screaming. So anybody who does that is definitely a fucking coward, Joey. You are
Joey is a
world's
coward.
biggest coward. Somebody punches me, I'm fighting back, whether I get my ass kicked or not. I'm gonna fight. You know, I'm not gonna run off screaming, running down the block screaming. She said she ain't never heard nothing like it, like a banshee. Fucking supernatural shit. Good night, Downrange. Good night, Blue. Like I said, man, everybody who was here.
Yeah.
Later,
Later, taters.
Have a good one, guys.
Commit to the
Good
bit.
shit.
Right on. Thanks.
Good shit.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Night, lady, nightmare.
She going to sleep. Nigga Sonic said good night.
I said good night.
Beat it.
Hey, get out of here. Hey, get out of here, guys.
All right. We'll talk to you
Later,
guys
y'all.
later.
Sounds
Good shit.
good. Peace.
Late.